Yellow. I'm here. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing good? I'm doing great. Let me just boot up the game real quick. If you run away, you won't hear me say, please. Oh, okay, Cultimate. Yeah, sure. Sorry about that. Sorry it took a while. I was just sort of doing shit on the side. But yeah. Rechain time. Oh, come on. Why does my KBPS die the moment I boot up the game? Are you kidding me? My KBPS decided to die the moment I... Oh my god. Okay. That's some bull. Yeah. I can understand. It can get annoying. Like, yeah, Simply Clean, like, amazing song. Man, does it get on my nerves sometimes when it's blasted constantly sometimes. Like, yeah, it's a bop.
Oh, you mean like this? Simple and clean is the way you're Sorry. What's up?
Anyways, yeah, I'm playing Rechain again. I'm playing card games with giant key swords. Lamest thing ever.
Did you even notice that I joined until I did that?
Oh, I did. I noticed you joined. I was just waiting for you to come in so I can insult you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing Rechain, a game I don't really like gameplay wise. Story wise, it's really good. Gameplay wise,
guys, he's lying. He loves it. It's like his favorite video game.
Yes, like how supposedly card games on motorcycles are cool when they're not.
No! The dude who made Clone Hero has cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
Fuck.
No, seriously, like.
He put out a GoFundMe though, and people have been helping that have been playing, and I'm like, that's good.
I was about to say, because it's like, damn, dude. Like what happened? Like, did he just did it contrast out like a long time ago, or did it just suddenly appear?
I don't know. He just said he needed a PET scan, and that's usually something they only do if you have cancer. So I'm assuming he does have it. I'm like, that's terrible, because I was just reading a message when I started the game, and I'm like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, that sucks.
At least people are funding his treatments. That's good.
Yeah, that sucks. But hey, what can you do?
Oh yeah, dude. You know what's becoming increasingly common, and it's terrifying? Freaking colon cancer.
Hold on.
Like, my neighbor literally has it now. Like, my neighbor's wife. Sorry.
Hold on. I got flashbanged because I had my PC's monitor set up super wonky, and I went to go change the contrast, only for me to accidentally press the power off button on my monitor.
Anyway, colon cancer is becoming increasingly common.
Dude, it
my
sucks.
Neighbor's wife has it, and one of mine and Emilio's good friends passed from it recently.
Dude, yeah, that sucks.
Fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah, that sucks. Like,
I swear it's what they're putting in our food, man. Not to sound like a fucking conspiracy theorist, but this shit should not be that common.
It shouldn't be.
That's
like
the only reasonable
that, or
explanation.
people are just forgetting that certain things exist. Also, sorry if things are bugging out on stream. I'm messing with stuff. Okay. Sorry about that. I was messing with stuff on stream.
Because the people getting it are, like, reasonably healthy beforehand, so it's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, there's something going on. Like, there's something happening that's causing all this.
So I was watching a video essay on cancer, interestingly, and it's like a disease that we knew about, and the reason it's called cancer is because the cancerous lumps you get look like crabs. And cancer is represented by the crab. It was originally called. It was the original name of Crab's disease, when translated from Latin. You learned something today.
Yeah. I'm just messing with my recording software because it's bugging out.
It's on Clone Hero for a minute, running a monitor test.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're good.
Go.
Hey, King. Oh, hey, King
Why is
Nazo.
Revolver Head so good?
Welcome to the gaming viewing chat. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold on. There we go. Playing it on Discord for anyone who wants to watch on
PC 'cause a
Discord.
fly got into it earlier like a douche, and I hope I didn't zap something.
That's here's hoping.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I usually turn it off when I'm like trying to like clean it, but I couldn't really do that because I had like a million programs running.
Anyways, time to figure out what world.
Muted, that's good.
Agrabah, Monstro. Agrabah, Halloween Town. I'm gonna go Agrabah. Time to go Arabic. Cosplay. Never mind.
Oh god, they hit the second tower! There we go. That what you were gonna say?
No, I was gonna say something like, okay, time to cosplay a Muslim and go to the local DMV with a suspicious looking vest.
No, it's a backpack, not a vest.
Oh right, they scan for vests now. Look, Sora, someone's in trouble. Oh hey, Aladdin.
They have a cop at my DMV all the time, though.
Gotta do something. God, Sora is such a hype murder hobo in the early games. Like in this game, 1 and 2, he's just like, yeah, I killed this person, so what?
What do you mean? He's just a young boy that's like, fire! Dude, so I got to the point in SAO last night. You know how, like, you're saying, like, the voice actor for him sounds older?
Yeah. Mind if we help?
Dude,
Thanks.
the dude who does Kirito, you can tell he had to relearn the voice for Echoes. He sounds so much older now.
Thanks. Thought it was done for. Alright, Tom. Well, yeah, it has been 14 years since he's been voicing the character, and he's been voicing him for modern projects since.
I'm just glad they redid the script to make it sound a lot cooler.
AKA Unricky
Recon
Carhada.
came out in 2008,
Oh, sorry.
which was after KH2.
Yeah. Well, Rechain's the remake. Chain of Memories was on GBA originally, and that came out before too.
Yeah, and in the original there wasn't no voice acting; it was all text.
Oh, you're getting confused. Yeah, JP's talking about SAO. Sorry, really quick, EV.
Sorry.
confused you.
I'm playing Echoes of Aincrad because it is the most okay game I've ever played. Solid 3.5 out of 10.
I don't think you know what 3.5 out of 10 means.
What do you mean?
You said 3.5 out of 10.
I just said.
It's 3.5 out of
I think you
5.
might say
3.5 out of 5, Christ! Dude, it literally put another side quest in front of me this morning that was gonna take like 3 hours, and I'm like, you know what? I think I've got my money's worth.
as long as you enjoy it. 7 out of 10 games are the lifeblood that video games have been missing for like a decade now.
Yeah, we've been
It's
getting too
either
many.
been the worst. Well,
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
it's-
It'd be a lot more fun if it had actual multiplayer in it.
oh yeah.
Because it's designed like a drop-in game, like fucking Helldivers, but it doesn't have mechanics for that.
Weird it doesn't even have multiplayer in the first place, considering like the last Sword Art games have been like
Bullet was made the same way, and it had like really fun multiplayer.
yeah, it had really fun multiplayer, and it had up to it was 3 or 4 player co-op in the main story. Keep in mind the main story for that game is also like 8 hours, so there's also that.
Oh, it's not
That game is
hours
short
like
enough.
Echoes of Minecraft. It's not even a story
No.
that's long. It's getting to the parts of the story because you have to like fucking traverse a shit ton of big maps that are empty.
Yeah, it's I think Fatal Bullet has like 12 missions. It's what if we're playing Persona 5, but what if the palaces were 20 minutes long? And then you do a palace for 20 minutes, and then you go back to home base and you hang out with people for like 2 hours.
People want to
And
get
then you go back.
multiplayer or SAO MMO, and developers just won't listen to us.
I don't know why. I think for them to make a good multiplayer MMO kind of thing, they have to drop the fact that they want to shoehorn Kirito and his wife into literally every single game and make you not the main character because they want to show off, hey, it's Kirito again for the billionth time.
They have the perfect opportunity. They just let go of a shit ton of people that worked on ESO, scoop them up, and make an MMO.
True. You want to know what's fucked up about the ESO stuff? You know who they fired?
Who?
It's the security team. They fired
What?
security. Yeah, they fired everyone who makes sure and like runs security for like the MMO.
Oh, that game's gonna get hella hacked now.
Oh,
yeah.
They just keep coming.
There's probably like a skeleton crew now.
Guess you better see the legends are true. Magic lamp. My first wish, get rid of these heartless. Also, give me a bomb vest.
Oh, Magic Genie. My first wish is that you can't deny me any wishes.
Go Robin Williams. God,
And now my
No,
second
not
wish is
Robin
for infinite wishes.
JP question.
How you get past the infinite
Can you
wishes
do a good
is
Robin
simple.
Williams impression?
Fuck no. Dude's a legend.
You guys do know that it's Homer and KH.
Yeah,
Well,
it's technically
I can
not
try
on-
this.
but the
Stand
original-
back, kids. Genie of the light
Oh.
coming through. Ain't nothing I can't make right as a train. Well, if I had rain in the desert.
Oh, just stand back there, kids. I can't do it. That's about as much as I can go. My Robin Williams impression always starts with a ho ho, and that's about it.
But
It's
enough
just
dry
making
jokes.
sound.
One heart. I'm just gonna voice him ecstatically.
well,
But
actually,
enough dry
actually,
jokes.
wait,
One
hold
heart
on.
is
I got an
disappointing
idea.
act. Come right up.
Natsu said he was voiced by Homer in the KH game, so just do a Homer accent.
Now I'm just gonna voice him ecstatically.
Yes, please.
That's even more of a pain in the ass.
You heard him.
I
Do
wish I could
Homer.
do a Homer. I could only
You guys
do, I could only-
you guys are really stressing my voice acting talents. Okay, no, but enough I don't watch enough Simpsons to do a Homer.
Well,
I was gonna say, I
he
wanna do,
sounds like
uh,
Tigger. That's what he
Simpsons,
sounds
but
like.
I only
But enough dry
Yeah, oh.
jokes. One heartless disappearing act coming right up.
That's the best you're gonna
not bad. You can tell that was a Homer.
Unfortunately,
I can do Marge if Marge
like
shows up.
get. Gorge.
I can actually do Goofy. Gorsh.
Why did you
Gorge?
call him in the first place? God, if I'm gonna do a
Because
good
Mr.
Donald, I need to like
Answer.
choke myself. Not that simple, you see.
I couldn't have said it better myself, but I will anyway.
That is hitting on Duff Man.
That's like Millhouse.
Oh yeah.
I am strictly limited to 3 wishes per matter, and ixnay on the wishing for more wishes.
Yeah, this game was
Duckman
on a
is
this game was
here.
on a budget. Like,
We had a guy do that once.
man, I said this before and I'll say it again. This game was made on a budget. No wonder these things are barely voiced. The GBA remake.
I was gonna say this is the card game, right?
Yeah.
Do they
Mhm.
just steal the same plot of this? Because I'm pretty sure this is exactly what happens in
Chain.
Kingdom Hearts 1, where you guys get surrounded and
Wait.
Yeah.
he pulls out Genie and he wishes them away. Or is it just the same
It's meant to be
Aladdin
a Mandela
plot
effect
point.
sort of deal, where it's like you think you remember it, but there's something wrong essentially. Like something's wrong. For example, throughout the whole game,
Oh, man.
Sora's been forgetting stuff that he should have been remembering. Like for example, Hollow Bastion, because that's where he literally offed himself to save Kairi, and he's forgetting that. And it's like, why would he forget that?
Why would also everyone else forget?
Look,
Okay.
So, you got 2 wishes left. You're using them carefully. Gotta get back to the palace somehow, but with all these heartless.
Question still is, what is the actual Kingdom Hearts? Is it the moon? Is it the door?
We don't know.
I always assumed Kingdom Hearts was Mickey's castle.
No, it's not.
It is his kingdom of the heart.
It's not.
Because it's like, because you have the Heartless, and as versus the Hearts, perhaps the Kingdom of Hearts is Disney. Disney is the Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, JP, you want to do
It'd
Goofy?
be really fucked up if the Kingdom Hearts.
I can take
It'd
care
be
of that.
really fucked up
Hey, Sora!
if they.
We headed that way too, yo. Why don't we go with the land?
Because he has a vest. You don't know what's under there. They hide shit under there all the
Fuck
time.
up. My God, dude.
What? They hide shit under there all the time. Why do you think airports
You're
are so
supposed
strict?
to be like, no. You're supposed to be like, I have the bomb, then make terrorist joke. My God, man.
Or pull a jackass and then
He did
have the
earlier.
taxi driver assault the guy with the bomb.
My computer teacher was Persian. That's why I learned how to do that accent.
Sounds like a plan. That would be great. Thanks a lot. Also, JP, I don't know if you ever saw these levels, but these levels suck. I think I've said it before last stream,
Great, thanks a lot.
and I've said
I
it.
have bomb.
I've said these levels plenty of times. Said this plenty of times already, but all these levels are boxes. There is no unique level design. There is no Metroidvania stuff. They're just boxes. They're all just boxes.
Can you imagine?
Boxes that have strict drop off into the nothingness.
Yeah.
God. She started making Cyrus jokes and I linked onto it.
SAO.
What were we talking about prior? Not SAO. It wasn't about SAO. What were we talking about prior to that?
Good clone hero.
So, we were doing voices. If it's before I even joined, then no clue.
Sure, it wasn't important.
Premium room. Let's go.
It's something to do with Disney.
Premium. Disney. The something. What is the Kingdom Heart? I still think the biggest asshole could be if the Kingdom Heart and they pull it out and it's like, oh, it's the Disney animation offices.
Because in
It's like the Kingdom
KH1
Hearts where the animators drove us along the way.
Because in KH1 it was a giant door. In KH2 it's a giant moon in the shape of a heart. And in 3 it's the same thing, but you need the key blade, and not key as in key Y, it's X blade, as I like to call it to make it simpler. It's weird. It's never usually specified what it is. I think it's one of the bigger mysteries in this series. We don't really know what it
So
is.
do you actually attack with your key, or it's just like a card?
It's cards. You need cards for everything. You want to attack? Use cards. You want to use spells? Use cards. Here's the issue. They all have a number. And imagine you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But if you want to use your card against another monster, the stars need to be higher than the other monster. And if they're not, guess what? Your card is useless. It does not matter. You will lose that encounter. It has to be higher than the previous.
Imagine you're playing Magic and every single attack they're going to block all of your monster's attacks constantly.
That sounds like a
and they
nightmare.
and they don't take health damage from them blocking your attacks.
They also nullify your
There
attack.
is
as well.
no like skip away. Yeah, it's what if you're playing Magic, but what if when they block their attack they didn't even take health damage?
They can also throw cards while it's on your turn. So if you draw a card better than them, they could just immediately draw their better card instead of taking turns. If instead you draw one card and then immediately, like a frame later, they drop theirs in between your turn. It's really, really annoying. I'm not a fan of Rechain's combat, which is funny because the GBA version is actually fun. I played the GBA version, I had way more fun with that, but this one, Rechain, they did something like, the main thing I hear, the reason why people don't like it is because they just popped in KH1's combat into Rechain and Memories as systems. Here's the issue. That's not, you can't just combine two systems willy-nilly and expect it to work.
I just remember what I was gonna bring up. I just thought of a way to screw over a genie using a D&D party with combined interests. So the genie's rule is one person has to rub the lamp, right? And that person's its master. Well, if you have a D&D party of 4 people, you have one person rub the lamp, make the wishes, you talk in secret about the wishes you want to make for the party, make that wish, you get your 3 wishes, and have another person from the same party rub the lamp, and vice versa. And then, like, when the final person's done, wishing free.
I say this also implies that the lamp isn't one of the things that it teleports itself away after the 3rd wish is done.
True.
Because I think
If
some
that doesn't do that, you can
genies-
easily screw over a genie.
yeah.
But you don't need to wish for more wishes. You just abuse the system. I mean, albeit the genie would probably catch on immediately, but as long as you say, like, oh, we're gonna free you on the final person, I don't think he'd care.
I really need to heal.
Also, technically,
Hey,
there's no rule saying you can't wish to be free from the rules of the genie.
True.
So technically, you just wish for that, then wish for more wishes, and you set.
But then if you do that, he would probably pull at Monkey's paw and say, "Oh, I don't have to give you wishes anymore," because you rub the lamp and he has to give you wishes. If you're free from his rules, then he technically doesn't have to give you wishes anymore.
True. I didn't think of that.
Oh, bro, screw over a genie. Dude, you have no idea what kind of BS lore you're trying to talk about. Like, seriously, those things are more tricky and dangerous than you think, JP.
Yeah.
Look, I like to think I'm smarter than a goddamn genie. I can think of a way to do it.
And that explains your
I like how
Hell yeah!
I like how D&D does it, where there's 4 types of genies, and they're actually going to be really considerate if you wish for stuff that they also like. Like, if you go to, like, the Trickster Genie and you want to be tricky with him, he'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Or you go to the War Genie, the one, like, a Fire Genie, and it's like, oh, I want weapons and armaments. And she's like, okay, sure. You're not asking the War Genie for wealth. I'm not gonna trick you. Here's weapons.
But do they
I
tell
think
you what
it's
type
fun.
of genie they are, or...
No, normally you just kind of have to guess based off of what element they are, because it's water, wind, fire, and earth. They're all elemental, and like the fire one likes war. The water one is tricky. The air one does something. And the earth one likes commerce.
Oh, I know what I would use the air one for. I'd be like, hey, I wish you could remove the air from that guy's lungs. Technically, he's not killing anybody. Specifically.
True.
He's just
I'll have to
doing
look
his
at it
air.
again. But not
Wait,
all
no.
genies in these are
One
going
genie
to
rule, though, is you can't use them to kill anyone. Which is lame.
hey, it would be too OP. They need to balance it.
I mean, I like the way the Dragon Balls do it, how you can't use them to kill anyone stronger than who created the Dragon Balls. Though I feel like that rule was only put in place so they couldn't push Dr. Gero into a volcano.
I was saying, imagine you pop it out on kill that 7-Eleven worker, and then Shenron's like, I can't do that.
That man has achieved Ultra Instinct in a form you'll never get. What I don't
and it's
understand
like,
is, Mr. Popo is said to be the strong, godlike character, yet Gero is still stronger than him.
Well, it's simple. It's called Dragon Ball doesn't follow its own rules. You forget this. It never follows its own rules. It's, oh, this person's supposed to be godlike. Actually, we lied. Gods don't matter, actually. And this person, this flea is stronger than them. You're forgetting Dragon Ball is also a gag manga, kind of. Because that's just the way it is.
Hey, no, it wasn't Popo that created the Dragon Balls. It was Kami, but Kami's so strong as fuck.
Yeah. But like I said, Dragon Ball doesn't follow its
As you
own
saw
rules.
when Piccolo fused with him. So it's like, I don't know. Dragon Ball loves to retcon in the middle of the arc to like make sure fights happen.
Yeah.
Retcon, and also,
Look at you, Goku Black Arc.
also, there's also the whole thing of Goku doesn't get stronger unless he almost dies.
You know what I was thinking about? So you know how Vegeta wanted immortality? He would have, by wishing for that, he would have completely screwed himself over. Because the thing that makes the thing that like boosts the Saiyan's power the most is Senkai boost.
You're also assuming Saiyans are smart.
And if you can't get close to death, you wouldn't get a Senkai boost.
That's also
Meaning, Vegeta would have remained the same strength he was throughout the Frieza saga.
well, Cultimate. Well, Akira Toriyama is on record for notoriously hating how serious the fanbase took the medium seriously. He started hating the fanbase after the Cell Saga when people cried about Goku. Oh, so essentially he was petty.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't get annoyed that Goku was replaced. I got annoyed that, like, he didn't come in. I wanted to see Gohan be the main character. It was, like, all set up through fucking
Oh yeah.
D.
I would like
Then
to
I
see-
learned that, like, the Boo Saga doesn't happen. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna consider the Cell Saga my canon ending.
So what you're saying is,
Honestly-
Mr. Toriyama would have hated power scalers. He would have hated the power scaling community.
In my opinion, minus Super, Dragon Ball ends at the Cell Saga. But, you know, it doesn't.
Originally, Dragon Ball was supposed to end at the after the Cell Saga.
Oh, yeah, I know it
The
was.
Saga wasn't supposed to happen.
But apparently, the editor was like, fuck no, you're on a hot streak. We need the money and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people got really
Keep going.
mad when they were like, "Where's the fighting? We want fighting," because it was like Gohan school.
Because they tried to tell a slice of life story with the fourth arc, and it was cool that they did that, but Dragon Ball's not really that kind of anime.
You say that,
No.
but
Yeah, I think
for the most part, most of Dragon
Though I will
Ball's
say-
series in general have been like exploration and the journey, not just
I think
big
Super-
person coming in, time for a fight. It's
I think Super
it's
did the
only
slice of
Z
life
that's the
stuff really
it's
well.
only Z that's the exception. Z's like every arc is like a big old fight or leading up to a big fight. For the most part, DB in general.
I mean, the
has
Frieza
just-
saga is literally just Goku's fight with Frieza. Like, that whole fight's an arc.
Yeah, like Z is the one Z is the if you want your just series just to be fights, constant fights, you go with Z. But if you
Same
want
with the
world
Beerus
building,
arc from,
you want with
Super.
you want to go with original. Then there's Super, which is trying to go
I
for
really
a middle
like
ground.
Super. At least some parts of it. Like the first, like a lot of people complain about the first two arcs of Super, the Frieza and Beerus arc, and it's like, I thought those arcs were fine.
Well, they're not that they're bad. It's just that they're paced poorly, which is why
I
they're
like the
remaking
slice
them.
of life bits with Vegeta, like realizing that he's a dad now and he has to act like it.
Yeah.
Like, that was probably my favorite
Right.
version of Vegeta so far.
It's also like I said, it feels like Super tried to go for the in between, like a balance between the two. But the thing is, though, you're coming off of Z, which is notoriously known for being battle heavy and constant battle after battle. And when you try to go from
I know
constant
Super's
battles
redoing
to
the first 2 arcs, and then they're going for Granola.
Not to mention they're trying to erase GT because GT was not very well received by fans.
I mean,
so
GT is one of those where it's like Super to me. I like certain parts of GT. Don't like other parts of GT. Like, I like the Hell arc where all Goku's villains came back and they essentially made them joke concepts. That was fun. I like that.
Yeah, they even showed Cooler.
Vegeta had such a cool line there when Nappa comes back. He's like, Nappa, you never learn. You're still the same murderous brute you always were, before blasting him right in the face.
You know
also, I still think Vegeta had the coolest fit in GT, and I will not take any arguments.
You know what's funny? There was a guy I used to watch called Prince Vegeta who did like skits. He did like a thing where he was like in character for Vegeta, but it was like how to describe it? It was like Team 4-Star mixed with Vanilla Vegeta. And the way it worked with him is that he explained where it's like, oh, why don't you revive the Saiyans? And he made a really good point, and that good point is because they're all jerks. They're all murderers. What is wrong with you?
They are, though. Like, the Bardock movie really shows how like, egotistic and douchey they were. And Bardock was egotistical and douchey, too. It was his whole character flaw.
No, in Super,
they
retcon that. In Super, his whole thing is that
he was the retcon Bardock.
It's he was the outlier.
Meant to be an asshole.
Yeah, but also that makes him unique in Super. I like the way they do him in Super because he's the outlier. Because it's not just Goku is the only one. It's just like, it came from somewhere. And Bardock was the outlier.
I own 2 Dragon Ball figures. Wanna know which ones they are? They're both Bandai model kit, figurized model kits. I own half of a Frieza. Long story on that one. And then I own Bardock. What's cool about my Frieza breaking and me not knowing where the pieces are is that I can position Bardock to crush Frieza, to put his foot on Frieza's chest. Frieza being cut in half.
Oh, you have like those custom modeling ones, like where you can pose them?
Well, they're the figurized Bandai model kits, which are really nice if you ever buy them. They're like super cheap, but really easy to put together. Like my Bardock one is probably the best quality one that I got. Let me see if I can find it. I'll put them on camera. Bardock.
I don't have like any models, but I do have a Monopoly game of DBZ.
I think I have the first volume of Super that I was gifted at some point. I think it's Super. The one where the purple cat shows up. Maybe that's
early art.
Yeah.
When they get older.
Yeah, it's the very first volume. He's just on the front cover.
Also, JP, Goofy.
Speaking of parts, I'll be right back. Bardock's missing a piece.
But yeah. Also,
so why are you going to the palace, Aladdin?
Also,
do a good Goofy.
Also, one thing you need to realize with me is I'm a KH Lord nerd. Like, I went out of my way to try to look up gacha lore because unfortunately the gachas are canon and it pisses me off. And man, you know the whole up let him cook meme? Like from,
I don't know memes.
It's from a couple years. Well, essentially, it's the scene where Woody is blocking Sora and he's gonna go shit talk Xehanort.
Oh yeah, that scene. I do know that scene, but meme wise, I don't.
Yeah, essentially the whole "let him cook" comes from that scene, and the context behind it's kind of depressing because Woody's like, "I think you had no one loving you before," which is funny because apparently in the gacha he did have friends. One small problem though, all 17 of them were murdered.
Yep. I've played all the games, so I know pretty much a lot of the lore myself.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this in the chat. This is my Bardock figure. I don't know what happened to a piece of his hair.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, well, like that context, it's super depressing.
Pieces start to fall off of them.
The no good royal vizier Jafar.
Yeah,
took me into getting this magic lamp for the Cave of Wonders.
Movie that came out.
He was crawling with Heartless. Another funny thing, I think I explained this before. For some reason, the gachas really loves using Agrabah as a filler arc in the gachas for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I noticed that.
The kid was crawling with
Not
Heartless.
to mention,
oh, go ahead.
not to mention that's the only one that they actually have you fight Snake Jafar.
Oh
I
god.
need to go for my figurines. They'll probably end up trashing the broken ones.
Considering Square's going through their HD remake phase for a lot of their stuff, it would be cool if the gachas had that treatment. I wouldn't mind a turn-based Kingdom Hearts. I feel like a turn-based Kingdom Hearts would go kind of hard. They have dabbled with it in the past, like Silver Coded.
They could do that.
They would go hard.
I mean,
I feel like-
it would be nice, especially on the fact that, oh yeah, the gacha games are supposed to be important going forward in the,
Yeah.
yeah, especially for 4.
Yeah, it involves characters from 4, and it's like, or from the gachas, or force involving characters from the gachas, and no one's gonna know who they are because unless you played the gachas, you're not gonna know who they are. And
the only other way you're gonna know is if you actually sit there and watch gameplay on YouTube.
Yeah, like it's
Which
such,
is the only way you're gonna be able to do it.
unless you go out into an archive, because apparently someone's been archiving the games, which based for them. But I feel like we're gonna need an HD remake treatment, because yeah, like
I agree.
yeah, they're gonna need remakes. A lot of fans, which is really funny when you think about it, is that out of Square's been going on the remake tree for Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. Hold on. Why are they ignoring Kingdom Hearts?
I mean, the only games that they technically would have left to remake are the DS and Gacha games, and I don't see them doing those.
Yeah, it's more
Why the
likely
fuck
a
are there
KH1
so many
remake.
pet games for the DS? Jesus.
I'm lucky I made it back to Agrabah in one piece. Isn't there anyone else out there to help you out? This Jafar guy's got some nerve giving such dangerous orders. Oh, yep, another sign that Sora forgot this. Hey, JP, Homer.
Hold on, I'm downloading a ROM. I mean, getting a legitimate copy of Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. That's what I meant.
I've never played Mystery Dungeon myself.
They're okay games. They're not the best.
The last Pokemon game I technically played was Gen 6.
Gen
So,
6
yeah,
is pretty good. I enjoyed X and Y.
Why?
A lot of people will give like X and Y shit, and it's like X and Y is a better game than you think it is.
Yeah, it is. And that's where the fan favorite Greninja came from.
I really like the Ruby and Sapphire DS remakes, and it's crazy to me that those are as old as the time between the remakes were now. Time goes by fucking quickly.
Know how you feel, Master?
I know how you feel, Master. People have been ordering me around for 10,000 years. And what do I get? I keep wishing someone would wish me out of this gig, but go figure. The odds on that. Well, how about I use my third wish to set you free?
That's me. Oh,
That's
never
all right.
mind.
Doff my pointy ears to see me, Master? You do that for me? You're not just pulling my top knot now, are you?
I promise, Genie. Anyway, there's only one thing I really want. Let's do. Oh.
Then we'll just have to do something about that. Can I call you Al?
Yeah, that's Al.
So it'll be fame, fortune, pretty luxury camels to call your air on.
A bad bitch.
Yeah, technically he does get one wish, because he has to waste his first one getting out of the stupid fucking cave. Well, there's this girl named Jasmine. There's this girl. Her name's Oh, that's you.
Well, there's this girl. Her name is Jasmine. She's Princess of Agrabah. I think she's hot. I want to get in bed with her.
She's the hottest Disney princess ever made.
And that's the problem. It's hard for a street rat like me to get a chance to see her. So this all started. Yeah. It's so funny to me how I noticed something with Disney in terms of movies. Is that when they find a formula, they milk it for all it's worth until they go to a new one. The current formula is quirky, nerdy, awkward teen girls. In the 90s, it was boy meets girl stories. And I can fix him type stuff.
On the 3DS emulator, can't play regular DS games for what fucking reason?
I thought if I went to the Cave of Wonders, I can get the treasure, and maybe then Jasmine would want to meet me. I was like, your wish should...
I don't want to have to grab a regular
wish
DS
should be that you
emulator.
can see Jasmine anytime you want,
Hassle setting those up.
Yo, Homer.
Sorry, hang on. Well, I've got just a package for you. You don't know when we meet the lady. You'll go in style. Prince Ali, something is he, Ali Bob. Fucking love that song.
If you want to get a regular DS emulator, Melon DS was stupid easy for me to set up.
Me? A prince?
Me, a prince? Oh,
you really
sorry.
do that?
Gee, I'm reading. I just have multiple tabs open right now because I'm working on a thing for a thing. I had a stupid idea for a challenge run for mystery dungeons, and I only get myself one life, and if I die, I lose.
Oh boy.
You think that's bad? I decided to try to
Surely
Nuzlocke
it can't go
Pokemon
as
Platinum.
poorly as all my Nuzlocks have gone.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're giving you another shot since
Oh
was your
yeah,
first
Nazi,
time.
you don't know. So JP also streams as well, and he used to do a series of Nuzlocks. He's failed every single one of them.
Shut up.
There's a particularly iconic.
To be fair, I failed my very first Nuzlocke too, so...
I've done a few off camera and finished them. It's just when I'm on camera, I fuck it up
He also has a very iconic short of how this man's brains work, and
no, do not tell him about that one.
Yeah, it's involving a library where it was a simple four switch puzzle. It was very simple, and he was stuck on there for like way longer than he should have been. I called him out, and then everyone called him an idiot.
Out and not trying to fucking be dumb about it, so I didn't look like an idiot on stream. But I still ended up looking like an idiot on stream anyway.
Default. You don't need any help doing that. Additionally, the genie thing, the counter doesn't reset for the wishes, Nimrod.
Why am I getting bitched at right now?
Wishes go. The only way the wish count resets is if that thing is put back in the lamp.
Yeah, and then you get another party member to rub the lamp. It's simple. So why are you calling me a Nimrod? I cracked the system.
No, it's just the way you described it earlier.
Because people are greedy.
Yeah,
You're forgetting that.
I guess the legends were true after all. Come on, let's go to the palace.
So where'd you come from, Apuro? Oh my god.
He just spawned. Yeah, he was in
They're
chat.
going the wrong way.
Yeah, they're going. Yeah, he was in chat, and then he spawned in here. Anyways, yeah. Like, God, I can't wait to get the KH2 and then do the 3 to 4 hour prologue that is Roxas's story. Then after that, I gotta play through Days.
Genies.
A friend of mine's actually playing through KH2, and he got up to Hollow Bastion, not Hollow Bastion, but up to Halloween Town today.
Nice. What difficulty? If it's critical,
First
that's
visit, by the way. No.
very impressive. It's critical.
Spike Chunsoft made the Mystery Dungeon games? Really?
Because, here's the thing that Kingdom Hearts fans are weirdly nitpicky about, including me. There is a meme that used to go around with Kingdom Hearts, which just, tap X to win. I don't know if it's because we KH fans took that to heart or something, but for some reason, we really don't like the fact that Kingdom Hearts isn't as hard as it should be. AKA, we either are proud or critical for the most part.
Dude, they're not making a fucking Dark Souls Kingdom Hearts, and you need to understand this.
No, they don't need to.
Souls is not hard, dipshit.
Also, you, my friend, have not played KH2 on critical. That thing is no joke. In KH3, the game was easy. And people bitched about it. The devs heard that and is like, I bet. You want a hard game? Cool, we'll give it to you. The DLC has some of the best and hardest bosses the series has ever had.
Yep.
Like, dude, like, it is, like, I swear, like, at some part of me is, like, afraid to even play through that DLC, because it's like, man, these bosses are fun. I do not want to give people epilepsy.
I cannot beat the one character Yuzora.
Oh, you got, oh, lucky bastard, you got that far. I wasn't able to because man, data battles, they suck every time. Look at that.
The thing is, in Cage 2, I cannot do the data battles, but in Cage 3, I can.
It's so weird. Who's that?
It is.
It's Jasmine. She needs our help. Never make it in time. I got no choice, Genie. We're sure to save Jasmine. And Homer.
I'm sure my emulator was working. What? Sorry. Can you charge?
Why'd you go surfer, bro?
I don't know. It's a hard voice to keep up.
But yeah, Jasmine. Well, look, she fainted. Looks like she's okay. But now you only got one wish left. Yeah.
Wait, couldn't Sora have killed every single one of those Heartless and
Here's the problem.
not wasted time?
Here's the problem. Heartless, they like to come in packs, and they're not afraid to jump you or other Heartless to join in. Not again. Sorry, Genie, but you're the only one who can... Wait, this is your last wish. Don't waste it. Time, let us handle the wish granting.
Yeah, you could have done that the last time.
You could have.
Yeah.
But you know, we need to make a new plot for these Disney movies because dumb shit.
I think the max level for this game is like level 35 or like level 40. Usually I finish my KH games by like level 60. I feel like I'm gonna finish off this game in less. Oh, wait, I forgot I gotta do Riku's story too. God.
Yes, but Riku's story is easier than Sora's because you don't have to worry about a reload card.
Was this the one where that what's his face ass blasted that guy in front of the gate, or was that
Yeah, it's this one. It's Axel. Dude, you know what's fucked up? Vexen's death is worse than the manga. Because in the game, he just snapped his fingers and boom, he was dead. No, Axel did the Nothing Personnel kid, went behind him and then stabbed him through the chest. It's brutal. And I'm like, they got away, like...
Yeah, that...
They got away with this? They also got away with the scene where Mulan is bathing in the manga.
Again, yeah, in the manga things are different than
in manga. Weirdly, you're allowed to show more nudity. Like I've seen manga where they've shown straight up nips and shit, and I'm like, interesting.
It's because of the form of medium that it is.
Do I bring this up? So, in the manga for Promised Neverland, that surprisingly has nudity in it.
Shut the fuck up!
Alright, fine.
Well, you were interrupting him, dude.
Alright.
You have a tendency to interrupt literally anyone. At literally any time. It's because of the medium that is in it.
Oh, there he goes.
Medium, it can get away.
He left.
I know.
I think he felt bad. Yeah, sorry about that. Not so. Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, I'm used to these type of calls where people talk over each other or there's drama during. I'm used to that.
I just realized, I have a quick question. You have ADHD?
I don't like crowds. Does that answer?
No.
Okay, so... Oh, okay. I asked this, and I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but this is just a weird thing with me, and I've said this before, previously on chat, when I was playing this game, I think, I was playing Ocarina. Dude, I don't know what it is. I just attract people that are neurodivergent for some weird reason. I don't know why. And it got me questioning myself a lot.
Well, I also have dyslexia, so that's why you'll see me misspell stuff.
I don't know. I just seem to attract people that have like neurodivergent like issues, and I'm like, is there something about me that's attracting them, or am I just a weirdo? I don't hate it. It's just
Nobody's
weird.
normal, especially these days.
Fair point, especially if you're on Twitter, which unfortunately I use, but mostly for memes. So I'm the lesser of that. I'm the lesser evil in that crowd.
The only thing I use that for is when I want to make I'm trying to remember what that a tier list.
Yeah. Sometimes I go on. I usually go on like Twitter to go like look for gaming news stuff, like in games I'm interested in. And there is the gold spots. For example, the parody accounts. I've never seen anyone have a miserable time on the parody accounts, because every single time I go there, it's always like, why the hell are they shit talking this game? And it's like, oh, that's why. Like for example, I remember finding one where it's like, man, Sonic Gent is ass. Fuck that blue rat. And it's like, oh, okay, who the fuck said? Oh, it's an Eggman Twitter account.
That explains it.
I think I found one yesterday, and it was so funny, where it's like, man, this Donkey Kong Bonanza's ass, and I'm like, okay, who said this? And it's like, oh, it's King K. Rool. And everyone else was like in the chat was like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean this game is? Oh, now I know why. Bro being a bro's just a hater. I just love those parody accounts. They're like one of the few gold spots on Twitter where everyone could just have a laugh. See? It didn't need Genie this time. Thanks, Sora, but I'm still down to my last wish. What? What's happening? The lamp, it's gone. Oh my god, it's Snake Man. Seems my plans have gone amiss. I was certain you'd waste your last wish. What with poor Jasmine in distress and these delightful creatures to deal with. But no matter. At last the lamp and its genie are mine to command. What are you doing this, Jafar? You got the lamp. What more do you want? Such an interesting question. You see, I knew you were going to use the lamp to try and win Jasmine's heart. But we can't have that now, can we? No. Because I am the one Jasmine will marry. Creepy as fuck, but okay. You
play for power is what it is.
The play for
he
power.
He doesn't necessarily care about marrying her.
Oh, 100%. It's a play for power, but still, the fact they... Hold on, how old is Jafar? I'm looking it up. Because I always assumed he was like in his 40s.
90s was a different time.
Oh no, I'm just saying Jafar age 11. How old is he? 30s.
Yeah, that's
to
what
40s.
I'm saying.
Well, I know. Well, here's the thing. Even in the 90s, Disney was already dark. Hunchback of Notre Dame was one of the main ones I can think at the top of my head.
Yep.
Where, man, fuck Frollo. Bastard deserved it.
Yeah, and you'll be seeing that in Dream Drop.
Yeah, I was actually playing Dream Drop a couple days ago. and out of nostalgia, because I used to play the shit out of that game on my 3DS. I'm the psychopath that A-ranked every single dive and got all the chests and did all the portals.
Wow.
Yeah, that was back when I was a kid, and I hated it because it didn't do shit for me. I got the Unbound Keyblade, and I'm like, this is the best weapon in the game. Everything else doesn't matter to me. Which, man, but yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it. Certainly realize that if I married the princess, nothing could stop me from becoming sultan. Nothing more than a pawn on my game street rat. Genie, my first wish, deliver Jasmine to me. Genie, what are you doing? Sorry, Al. My hands are tied on this one. Gotta obey whoever has his bits on the limb. Precisely. Farewell, Aladdin, you fool. Can't wait for Sora to go apeshit, because I know in this game, he has like a big old, he has like a crash out at some point. Like, he gets mad. Which is not as uncommon as you'd think in Kingdom Hearts. He gets decently mad in some of the games, usually in the main line.
Well, that's towards the end of the game, what you're thinking.
Yeah. I know in 2 he has a bit of a crash out. And by that I mean he's very quick to anger.
Yep.
Like, literally, like, you just shove him and he'll be like, what the fuck was that for? And then socks you in the face. And then in 3, it's like, oh, you killed my friend. Now give me your liver. And he said, fuck Keyblade, I'm gonna punch your ass. And then jumped on Davy Jones. And then just started mollywopping him. Dude, I can't wait. If KH4 has another crash out from him, I can't wait for it to be a scene where it's like, oh, they knocked the key out of his hands. What can you do? Just punches him in the face. Like, that's one thing about Sora people forget.
I just hope that it comes out before 2028 so we can get a physical copy on disc.
I'm gonna double dip. I'm gonna get for Switch 2 and PS5. Yeah, because
or better yet, get an Xbox system so that way you can actually get a physical version of the game and actually have it work.
Yeah, great. I've lost
But
Jasmine
I think the
that.
KH4 might be, if it does go all digital, I think that'll be the only game I do end up doing a thing like that.
Yeah, I think if KH5 were to come out on PS6, that's gonna be the only game I ever get for it, if I even get a PS6. That or I might just get it on PC. Either or. You can feel bad about it some other time. If you don't pull yourself together, you'll never see Jasmine again. You lost the lamp. So what? You can still save her on your own. Losing someone you care about is bad, but not as bad as never getting them back. Flora. You're right. Can't give up now. I gotta save Jasmine. But Jafar's got the lamp. Can't just walk up to him and expect to win. Maybe we can. I've got an idea. Listen up. Man, a part of me really wants a DS duology remake so bad. I grew up with 358. 358 was my first KH. And along with Recoded. Ironically enough, most fans start off with like the PS2 games, like 1, Rechain, 2, and maybe Birth by Sleep if you're on PSP. But I grew up on the DS and 3DS games. I was a Recoded 358 and Dream Drop guy. So, for the most part,
I played all of them. I was 14 when the first one came out. So, yeah, I'm technically older than the PlayStation franchise itself.
Well, I was like 6 years old when I played 358. Like probably 7 years old. Thanks to my cousin getting an R4 card and pirating the game. Yeah, like he had an emulation site he can use, and then he would put the game on the R4 because the R4 allowed for SD cards on it, and that's how he would get it. And that's how I discovered 358. And man, Xehanort a bum, and so along with Xemnas is well, actually Xehanort and Xemnas are the same person, but still, fuck both of them.
Right.
They're both bums, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Cause, like, dude, like Rox's story still brings me to tears every now and then. Like, I play through 358 or listen see the cutscenes sometimes, and it's like, dude, that man is hurt. That man deserves his flowers, and I'm so glad KH3 gave him his flowers.
The DS games are the only KH games I've never been able to finish because I've gotten stuck on bosses on both games.
For Recoded, for 358, I could see why, because Recoded's systems and the way it works, because of the whole, oh yeah, you can, like, the panel system and all that. And Recoded is, like, the gimmick. And then Recoded has the gimmicks, but, yeah. 358's weird, because it's like, how do I describe 358? It's Monster Hunter, but not really, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I got stuck on the Neverland boss in days.
I think I remember that.
Well, like right towards the end.
Okay. But yeah, the story's really...
So what I ended up having to do is only watch the ending. I've never seen the ending legitly.
Yeah, I have, and
unless
it made me depressed.
Endings on... Unless the movie counts.
Yeah, which... Dude, like, I was depressed for a bit after I beat 358. Because as a kid, it's like, I was sad. Yeah, it's like, oh man, my best friend's dead. But then when I played it again when I was older, it's like, dude, this man lost the only person he ever cared about, and she was a weapon. She was specifically used to use him. And he was like so done with this bullshit. And if you played KH2 beforehand, you at least get the satisfaction of putting Xemnas down. But if you haven't, well, yeah. And also, Sayek's a bitch. He is I don't care about his redemption. Fuck him. He a bitch.
Same. I don't care about him either.
Twin Sorcerer. Didn't Jafar die in Aladdin 2? No, he did. Yeah. Well, KH is different. What's this? Is Aladdin giving up on his precious Jasmine already? Well, I'm not going to waste a wish on the likes of you three. I'll deal with you myself. Aladdin, now. I'm gonna jump off this building. But you, Genie sees him. Oh, forgive me.
The funny thing is, Genie didn't actually do that.
You fell for it, Jafar. What do you mean? He means you just blew your second wish. Only one left. Go ahead, use it to win Jasmine's heart. You still have us to deal with. Oh, now I get it, Al. You're so clever. Oh, well, the cunning of a rat. But unfortunately, you can't see beyond the bait. Your little ploy changes nothing. I could crush you once and for all and make Jasmine my own. Genie, my last wish. Transform me into an all-powerful genie. This is a reuse animation. Oh wait, that's not reused. That's... Oh. That was a reuse animation for a sec. Because as you can tell, all this is just reused assets. As you can tell.
Yep. Because originally this was on the Game Boy Advance slate.
Yeah.
They had to downgrade KH1 because everyone wanted to have KH on the go, so.
Yeah. Isn't Jafar Doctor Strange level sorcerer anyways?
It's funny they haven't tried to put it on mobile yet.
Isn't Jafar Doctor Strange level sorcerer anyways? You're severely overestimating him. You're severely overestimating him. He is not nearly as strong. He's just your average sorcerer. Like, just very average. It's so hot. Why must be doing this? No, this is just Texas. Oh, they brought back the gimmick here. Are you kidding me? I will say this, level 1 runs are probably the most easiest thing to do in this game. Because with this game's combat system, despite how much a lot of the fans hate it, it is probably the easiest to level 1 because of the fact that the only thing matters are your cards. Aim for you, aim for the lamp. I'm still kind of coping that for KH4 they add some original worlds that Disney doesn't really talk about anymore, like Treasure Planet, which apparently some fans have theorized that's the new Keyblade Sora's been using in the trailers, that it's from Treasure Planet. Or not Treasure Planet, but Atlantis.
Yeah, that's an option, but there's also people saying that that's Elemental or Moana.
Oh yeah, you're right. Which, God, that Moana remake sucks.
Oh yes.
Absolute garbage.
I've only seen the first movie. I have not seen the second, and I have not seen the remake, and I'm not planning on it.
Man, I kind of feel bad for KH3 now thinking about it, because the movies it was based off, modern / semi-modern Disney, and modern Disney kind of has shitty picks. Like they got Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Toy Story was one of the few good ones in there. Tangled was fine. Yep. Monsters Inc. was amazing. But for the most
part, you do know that he had to fight to get Toy Story in there because he's wanted Toy Story in ever since the first game.
Yeah. I'm guessing Disney was just like, no, you must do modern Disney. But
no, it was more on the fact that, Pixar, because Disney didn't own Pixar at the time.
Oh yeah, I remember now. God damn it! I was trying to. God, that laser sucks.
So they first had to wait until Disney owned Pixar, which was around the time that KH2 came in, but they still wouldn't let him use it.
Yep. Guess, well, at least it's here now.
Have better luck passing G3
He pretty much he even said that if he couldn't get Toy Story in there, Kingdom Hearts 3 would have never been made.
Yeah. At least he brought back Tron for Dream Drop Distance, but
yep.
As for KH4, like I said, I'm hoping he goes for more obscure Disney picks like Atlantis, Treasure Planet. Maybe Elemental, and I don't want to say Encanto because I don't like Encanto. That movie, it irks me so much. I don't know. I don't know. It just depends on the movie because modern Disney's very hit or miss. Some of them are.
We have.
I'll go ahead.
I mean, we don't know the cutoff year for KH4. I mean, for KH3, the cutoff year was 2014. That's why Big Hero 6 got in there.
So probably why the Frozen area ended up suffering.
Frozen, that one was more restricted. Disney restricted him on using Frozen. That's why it is the way it is, because he was restricted on how that world would go.
True, but you can't deny that what they had planned was probably based on like the early trailer. And then
what they wanted to do was based off of the original movie, which was, Elsa being the villain and stuff like that.
Yeah, they probably had to do some last minute script changes.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of why we didn't get a Hans fight either, is because they didn't want us to fight Hans, and that's why we got the stupid, the stupid
dog.
Heartless fight, and that's the same thing we got with Mother Gothel. We didn't get a Mother Gothel fight.
Which, man, that wolf fight sucks. Especially on critical. Like it's not not that it's not fun, but man, is it a very don't get hit. Because when you play on critical, man, KH3, I get it. KH3 is an easy game. Even on Proud, it's easy. Dude, the leap between Proud and critical in KH3 is insane. Because not only does that have the usuals of you get less health increases and magic, but enemies are also way more aggressive. And considering
the best way to do it, and I know that the DLC has it, is use the easy codes.
Yeah, but I don't like doing those. It makes me feel icky.
Oh, I know, but it's good for people that want to get through the game and want an easier time, or go with the pro codes and make the game even hard. I mean, it's good that they give you options.
Yeah. Like, I am glad the pro codes exist for those that want to do, like, challenge runs and stuff. That, and it gives the masochists in the community a reason to play the game.
Exactly. Not to mention that if you want the Oblivion Keyblade, you got to get through the whole entire game on critical. Yeah, pro codes.
Yeah. Like, KH3 it's such a weird game. Like, it's far from bad, but it's also weirdly designed. Like, it's...
Well, we also got to remember that KH3 was delayed. That's why the whole 2.9 thing happens at the beginning, is because people kept saying that it's Kingdom Hearts 3 is never going to come out, it's getting delayed.
Yeah, like, and not only that, it's that how to describe this? It's that you also had a team that never made that type of Kingdom Hearts game before, because the Tokyo team was the ones that made KH1, I think OG Chain, and 2, but then, a certain game happened that never came out till 2016 that split the team apart, and then the Osaka team had to make it.
Yep.
Like, I get it. Like, you can say whatever you want about Osaka team, but at least they were trying. They were trying to make the command deck work, which... The fact that Hand did it better, Recoded is just so fun. It's such a fun way of doing the command system, or the command deck system, and it's so fun. As for KH3, like, the Osaka team has never made a KH game like that before. With, like, the attack, magic, items, and summons command stuff. They've never made a game like that. And
no, they haven't. But the only one that they really made was Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, they've only really had access to, like, 2 Kingdom Hearts games at the time, and that was Birth by Sleep and DDD. 358 and Recoded were by Hand. And then it's like, okay, you had 2 games to practice, now do this with a system you've never made before, and it's also going to be a mainline game.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I feel bad for Osaka team, but hey, at least KH3 gave them the practice they needed, because KH4 looks so much fun. It's probably the closest we'll ever get to KH2. It looks so fun from, like, what we've seen. Because
Not to mention that a certain event happened in 2020 that delayed the KH3. So
you mean the DLC? For
and
KH3?
they had to redo the entire game from scratch because they switched it from their in-house
Luminous.
Yep, to to the Unreal.
Which I find that so funny. That the main reasoning was not because Unreal was a better engine. The common consensus is they were working with Luminous, but then Nomura saw Unreal and saw how much it can make the game look prettier and was easier to use, and was like, "We're restarting development." And because of that, we have to restart they have to restart development to Unreal, and now we got KH3, which, man, I get it. Nomura is a perfectionist, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. He does not want to let go of Versus 13. He will never let go of that.
Yeah, because that was his game. That was his game, and he got booted off of that, so...
Yeah, he got booted off of that. But I think it's also the fact it's kind of partly his fault, because of the fact that he's a perfectionist and development was going way too slow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing Square was tired of pumping money into a project that's taken like 10 years to make. So they decided, you're getting off because you're taking forever. We need this game out. And then they turned it into 15. And man, like, it's such a potential game. I'll just say that. Sure does. Time for me to make a prince out of this guy.
And he's currently using all of that stuff from Versus 13 and putting it into KH, and it's like, okay.
Yeah. Of course I like to be free, but like they always say, genies can't be choosers. He probably miffed about that whole Puppet of Jafar thing anyway. Yeah. Which, apparently there's gonna be some KH4 news at D23. So I might catch on to that for some KH news, see what's on there. Oh shit.
I usually wait until after the events. I don't usually watch them live.
Yeah, I watch a guy called The Gamers Joint, big KH YouTuber, been covering KH for years.
I watch him sometimes too. Sometimes.
Go on now, whisper what's really in your heart.
He's the one that I found out about the Ventus mod.
Which, dude, I find that so funny as well, because of the fact that he made a mod manager for the DS games. Not because he wanted to mod the games to allow people to make mods, not because he had a passion for it. No, it's just, I want to put Ventus in the game. The game didn't make it easy for me.
Yep.
So I made a mod manager just to put Ventus in the game.
Yeah, because he wanted to put Ventus in every single Kingdom Hearts game.
God. If that's not weaponized autism, I don't know what is. Go on, Al. Whisper what's really in your heart.
But because of that, they also, the mod's not public yet, but they made a Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2 mod for
put
Days.
Them in Days, yeah. Which, God, you know what's something I wish Kingdom Hearts took advantage of post 3 in order to keep the hype going for 4? They could have had DLC worlds. They could have gotten away with it. 100%. They could have gotten away with DLC worlds, like putting, like it could have been like Princess and the Frog. Is Marvel part of Disney now? Do you think they'll add Marvel? No, I don't. They're not adding Marvel. I think it's exclusively Disney stuff. I think even Disney doesn't want Marvel to be in this.
If they do Marvel, I could see them doing like Spider-Man or something like that.
It's
because Big Hero 6 is
under Sony as well.
Big Hero 6 is Marvel.
Yeah. I feel like they'd more likely get away with it with Star Wars. I feel like Star Wars is the more likely candidate that they would get away with, because Star Wars shares more themes with Kingdom Hearts than most Marvel does.
I mean, if you remember that first trailer, they technically did show an area, and people are saying that is Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay, here goes. Beanie, I wish for your freedom. But Al... Man, they really needed a game to wait fans over. I see the wait for mainline games has even been this bad even back then. No one like Jafar can use you for evil again, Jenny. Genie, you're free. Al, I'll never forget this. What about Jasmine? What are you gonna do? I was wrong, Genie. If I use her up to win Jasmine, I'd be no better than Jafar. Jasmine means the world to me. I want to show her the real me. That's the spirit. Thanks, and good luck to you too.
Oh, that's true. They're gonna add Pixar films.
What for? I was ready to give up back there, but what you said really kept me going. That's when it hit me. You must be looking for someone you care about too. Yeah. Listen, Genie. Say no more, little pal. I know just what you're thinking. Here you go, Sora. God, I can't wait to get Lethal Frame and just melt these bosses.
Right? You're gonna need to get stuck.
Yeah. Like, there's a reason I just don't like this game's systems. It's the constant interruptions, it's the way the cards work, and it's the fact that when you do get later on, it goes from annoying to piss easy. Because slights are so busted in this game. Like, it feels like the balancing is off, like really off. Like, I feel like what it would have been better is if that they allowed for shortcuts, for depending on the cards in your deck, where it's like, oh, you have these cards in your deck? Okay, well, you can use this command. And X is like a basic 3-hit combo, no more, no less. So that way you don't just spam it. And it does like the minimum damage. So that way you aren't like getting constantly interrupted. They can keep the card break system, but they can modify it so where even if it's a lower card, you still deal damage, but the attack is not interrupted, nor is the enemy stunned. Like, if you want to stun and interrupt the attack, you need to get a higher card. That, and I feel like a potency system would have worked. Like, the higher the number, the more potent the card is. Like, that's a way I feel like they could have fixed it, but that's just me. Whenever you need me, just call. And okay with you, Al? Missed opportunity not having Kefka in the game. Well, here's the thing. KH has always been in part of that era of Square where it's how do I describe this? Is that it's the reason we don't have stuff like 9 in there. Because at the time, 9 was kind of shafted by people because of the art style, which I think is stupid. And it's why there's only 7, 8, and 10 characters in this game. Or in this series. And okay with you, Al? Of course. You sure? Anytime at all. Also, I got Rebirth for Switch too, and man, that's gonna carry me for a while. And without you guys, I might never have been able to ditch that lamp. I think Aledo will be fine without me for at least a little while. I see. Thanks. Which, yeah, I'm gonna double dip this series on Switch 2. Like, the moment they come on Switch 2, goodbye Rebirth. Wait, Titus did this? They have this laugh too. It's not grown up Titus, it's kid Titus.
October 15th is when
the games come out.
Collection's coming out for the Switch and PlayStation.
Which the only way that they can, I feel like they're just adding 120 FPS support. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. They're only adding 120 FPS support. So both our wishes come true then. Take care, Sora.
From what I've seen, it's pretty much all of the games up to 3. I don't know. You probably are gonna have to get Melody and Memory separate.
Yeah. I think that's the only... Yeah, that's the only one not in the bundle, is it? Like, Melody and Memory is the only one not in there.
Pretty much.
wow, I see how it is. So much for the complete collection, considering Melody of Memories pulled a recoded and is canon because of the secret ending. Which, oh yeah, Melody of Memories did that. So what they did with Melody of Memories is that once you beat the game, you get a secret ending of how Riku got into Quadratum. And it's like, all this effort for a crumb. Fuck it, it's the only thing we'll be getting for the next 4 years. Which,
yeah, we're gonna have to wait until KH4.
yeah, KH. Like, funnily enough, I think people forget that KH has a habit of having long waits between games, minus the DS games and Birth by Sleep and DDD. Like, 4 games back to back is insane. Like that, we got 4 games back to back.
Well, again, Kingdom Hearts, Days, Recoded, and Birth by Sleep, they were all supposed to come out at the same time. That's why they were promoted at the same time.
Yeah.
But they decided, no, we're not gonna deliver 3 games at the same time. That's why one of them came out in 2009, one of them came out in 2010, and one came out in
2011 and 2012.
In 2011.
Yeah. And after that, we were supposed to get another game, 0.5. That never happened.
Yeah. That didn't happen. Yeah, the
0.
And that whole 0.2, the 0.2 thing, that's only a little bit of what was actually supposed to happen there.
Yeah.
And also, originally, that whole thing was supposed to be at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3. That was supposed to be the prologue.
That would have been a long-ass prologue.
Mm-hmm. But they were like, no, we need something. We need something for the for 2.8.
Probably for the best,
So
it was like
down.
that. Probably for the best, it was like that for 2.8. Because, like I said, I feel like if they were to do that again, it would probably piss off fans. Because it's like, oh, look at that, we got another Roxas level prologue here. And you know, that whole meme.
Yep.
Probably for the best they did it like that, which I would love to see a Roxas solo game. But that's probably never going to happen because it just wouldn't make sense plot-wise.
I mean, technically Days is Roxas's game. Technically.
Yeah. I probably would want a remake of Days. Which...
The closest that we have ever gotten is that fan-made one for the DS emulator Melon.
358 is that remaster, which I think I've talked about this before, considering companies now realize we're fine with DS level remasters. Looking at you, Castlevania, and the many Mega Man ports, which I'm not saying in a bad way, thank you for porting these games over. And it showed that people are willing to buy DS level games if you put them in a bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Although with Kingdom Hearts it might be harder to do because it's just 2 games instead of like 5 or 6 that the Mega Man and Konami game collections are.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the Dominus collect Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, yeah. Like they probably have to. I feel like the best they can do for a remake is something similar to Crisis Core Reunion. I feel like the best they're gonna do for like a remake of the 2, like a Crisis Core styled Reunion styled remake, where it's like it's nothing new. They're reusing animations, but there's in like they're reusing animations, reusing code. That would be perfectly fine. Heck, they don't even need to make it Unreal. They showed they can replicate the old art style with Unity, so they can do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends if they want to or not. Not only that, it could have made. It also could have made the wait between, you know, announcements for KH4 way easier. Because, I don't know if you know this, but there was like rumors a while back about a KH1 remake that I was hoping so hard to be true, only for it to be not be true. And then
I know about the whole thing because I heard about it saying that, oh, they're gonna replace Deep Jungle with Jungle Book, and
that was the first sign.
It's like, yep.
The moment you said Deep Jungle, it's like, yep, that should have been it. That was the sign. Because the same leaker also said, oh look, hey, also DMC1 remake on there as well, and I'm like, okay, now I know you're bullshitting me.
Right.
Because you can easily tell when someone's baiting you when it's like something you want and it's like it's not gonna be what I want. It's never what I want.
I knew it was fake as soon as they said Jungle Book, because it's like, Jungle Book has never been in KH1 and so if they did make a Jungle Book level, which again has never happened, they would need to have Sora and Riku do lines, and we know that Haley Joel Osment cannot redo, you know, he can't voice the young Sora, so
he can't sound like a 12-year-old.
And if they try to replace Sora, the internet would go crazy.
You know what's funny? I feel like if someone's gonna do a young Sora, if Haley Joel Osment can't do it anymore, probably gonna be a bad fit pick. But I think Atreus' actor from God of War can actually do a decent Sora, or a decent young Sora.
Right.
Who could that have been before? In my memory.
And even though he went through puberty, he sounds just like young Sora enough.
Wasn't Kairi, but another girl? Maybe. I think her name was.
I've been watching the Riku's voice actor go through the entire KH franchise.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing his streams pop up.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
It's
when I first saw him, I didn't believe that he was the VA. You know.
Oh, to look it up, and
it's like
no, that's him.
Yeah, I had to look it up, and I came back and watched another of his streams, and it's like, oh shoot, it is actually him, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, because his voice is like, there's no way that's him. And then it's like, nope, that's Riku. That voice has never aged a day. That's
now, like, voice-wise, I could tell that it was Riku, but I thought it was, you know, like a
good impression.
An impressionist, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was, you know, the actual VA of him.
Yeah. From what I could tell, he streams on his off time, but I guess he decided to take advantage of his KH fame and then start playing through the KH games. Oh, hey, Nominee.
Well, from what he said is that he doesn't like to go back and watch his work. He hates hearing himself.
It makes him cringe.
I remember.
But he also wanted to go back because of
personal reasons.
His fans wanted him to wanted to see his reaction to the franchise.
There was one other girl I was friends with. The four of us played together all the time.
Sora? Seems to me that's the first time you've mentioned her.
Yeah.
He's currently going through days, actually.
I think she just
got Melon makes working and everything. Or is he watching the movies?
He got a DS.
I'm not sure.
Like an actual DS.
Oh.
Yeah, he went out and bought a DS, and he has it where with both games.
Don't remember. I feel kind of dumb.
So yes,
We
he's
said
playing
we
it
weren't gonna forget
legitly.
our friends, and well now I can't even remember her name.
Speaking of voices,
Oh, you shouldn't
I
be
like
worrying
how
none.
it's so
If it's been
obvious
coming back
that
to you in pieces,
everything past
you're sure
KH2
to
for
remember her
Haley,
name
it's
just
so
like
obvious he can't do the
everything else.
KH1 Sora voice no more. Like, his puberty finally kicked in fully.
Yep.
Like, puberty hit him hard. Because KH1 Sora and KH2 Sora are two different people.
Yes, they are.
They are.
Oh, and then you got the whole Dream Drop distance Sora and the KH3 Sora.
And they try to make him sound younger, and it's like, it's not working. You're not 12 anymore, Haley. You can't do young Sora anymore. You're not 12 anymore.
Nope.
Which funnily enough, when I watched Gavin's streams, Riku's actor streams, or I see clips every now and then, and it's like, it's such a fascinating look into what goes on behind the scenes. Because obviously he's under an NDA, he can't talk about stuff in KH4, for example, but he can't talk about the previous stuff. And it's kind of good, wholesome seeing how, despite what you said, he doesn't like going past his old work, it makes him cringe. It does look like he does appreciate the fact that he wouldn't be where he is if not for Kingdom Hearts. So
Pretty
he does
much.
have a big respect for it.
Not a lot of people know about Seventh Heaven, which is his stuff even before KH. So people don't even know about that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. He said that he liked doing voicing Calm
Riku.
this game here because of he remembers it more. He can't really remember KH1 and he can't remember KH2 because he barely did lines in KH2. But
whereas
he likes the work that he did as Riku and Riku Replica in Calm, pretty much.
And then Dream Drop, yeah, which 3 is probably.
Oh, he hasn't gotten to Dream Drop yet, so we don't know his thoughts on Dream Drop.
But yeah, which man, Calm is so weird for this. Like, I know I said it before, the story's the best the original PS2 games have to offer. Dude, if you play KH, if you didn't play Riku's story, you are never getting context for anything after. Like, they do not reference it, they never mention it, they never talk about it.
The only time they do is in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Yes, a Final Mix cutscene.
Yeah, that's the only time they talk about it. They don't even say much. And then when you go to KH3, it's like, okay, who are we gonna fight here? Why the fuck is young Riku here?
Yep. It's like they don't know who he is. They don't know about the replicas.
And it's like, are you kidding me? Because that happened to me. Because when I was younger, I didn't play through Calm all that for a while. Because I played through it a bit, didn't like the card system, and I didn't really touch it. I just watched the cutscene compilation. Dude, when I got 3 for the first time, saw young Riku, I was like, what the heck's going on? You look at running through this game, lol. Yeah, I am. This game's not long, but yeah, like, I was confused as shit. I'm like, why is young Riku here? And it's like, wait, replica? What's a replica? What do you mean replicas? Because replicas never get mentioned, like, at all. Like, maybe in DDD, but they never get mentioned whatsoever. They only get mentioned a lot in 3.
Yep.
Like, damn it, Nomura, I get it. You think only a single game ahead, but also, if you're gonna bring back plot points, mention them in the current game. Like, young Xehanort, like we already knew Xehanort's hand in this. We didn't know how bad it was until BBS. And then DDD was young Xehanort, and it's all of a sudden time travel's a thing now, and it's like, what do you mean time travel's a thing now? Why is this a thing now? What do you mean there are clones now? What do you mean people can be revived from the dead now? It's like, what? Gosh, don't
Yeah.
look.
And apparently, from what I saw, was way back in the Kingdom Hearts 1 beta video trailer, this whole Sora disappearing at the end of KH3 was actually supposed to happen in Kingdom Hearts 1. So the guy had the idea ever since KH1.
He wanted to kill off Sora as a jit. That's crazy.
Yep. And people, one time people asked him, who does he relate to more, Sora or Xehanort? And he says Xehanort.
He's the mastermind in all this, and he's a big old bullshitter. Like, dude, like I said, like, Nomura is such a... I love the guy. I love his art. I like his games. Holy shit, can be really annoying. It was so bad he confused himself. Or shit.
Pretty much.
I don't like the look of this place. I bet it's crawling with ghosts. Phooey. Nothing to worry about. You won't be spooked if you already know what's coming. Not even real ghosts can frighten us anymore. Take one look at us, they'll be the ones to run away. You really think so? Trust me. God, I gotta choke myself when I do Donald. Ow, my throat. Welcome to Halloween Town! Oh, that was the best shriek I've heard in ages. If you're that easy to scare, we're gonna have a great time. Sorry, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Jack Skellington, and this is Halloween Town. People around here call me the Pumpkin King. You know what's funny? My sister has a manga of this. She loves Nightmare in Halloween Town. Or Nightmare Before Christmas. She loves
Nightmare
that
Before
movie.
Christmas.
Yeah, I confused it. She loves this series, or this movie. And funnily enough, I think I may have gotten her onto FF because I played 7 Remake one time and she knows who Tifa is.
Right.
And she gets excited when she sees her.
You do know that Tifa is going to be DLC for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I saw...
And the only reason why that is because people want, fans have been wanting her in Tekken, and they were like, nope.
It's like, fine, we'll put in your competitor. You know what's funny? There's a comic I found, and it's really funny, is where it's like a bunch of fighting game characters fighting over Tifa. You had Chun-Li, Hitomi from DOA, Reina from Tekken 8, and a character from SNK, I forget who. I think it was Blue Mary. And they were all fighting over Tifa, and then once the announcement was made, they continued it, and they had like Chun-Li and Mai hugging her. Oh yeah, it was Mai from SNK, like, or King of Fighters. But yeah, like they were hugging her, and I was like, oh, congratulations, welcome to the team. And Hitomi's like, hey, you can't forget about our rematch. And then Chun-Li is like, oh, is there a problem here? As she's threatening Hitomi. I love that comic. I need to link it at some point. It's so good and it's so funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at it because I need to see that because
yeah. Probably have to stream. So if you're looking for a ghoulishly good time, you come to the right place. Well, we are. Well, too bad, because at this moment we got a bit of a problem in Halloween Town. What kind of problem? Well, like this. But yeah, it's really funny to look at. The guy is all the artist is also known for doing like edgy Tifa stuff, and by that I mean does art for stuff post Aerith's death in FF7, and love his art. Also, very obvious he really likes King and Ashura. Because I recognize that art style. That art style is very King and Ashura, which is basically one of the few tournament manga I actually enjoy, because I don't like tournament arts in general, which is surprising, considering King and Ashura is the only tournament one I actually enjoy. God damn it, card system. I think I remember a couple years back when I was in middle school, I think this was close to when KH3 came out. Yeah, I think this was near like my third year of middle school, or close to the third year, or my first year of high school. I was really big on FF15 because, you know, oh, look at this cool dude with a jacket. He sleeps a lot. Look how cool he is. And I looked up. Big mistake, considering this is the Square Enix community we're talking about. Kingdom Hearts X Final Fantasy. And, big mistake. Because, this is before my school. Yes, I looked it up at school. This is before my school had, like, protections. So yeah. And I got scared, but I did find one comic that was kind of funny, where Noctis was like fishing for something, and then he pulls up Sora, and it's like, and Sora's like, "Hey, Noctis," and Noctis is like, "What the fuck are you doing? Are you supposed to be in KH3?" And he's like, "Oh, it got delayed again." He's like, "Oh." God, that wait for KH3 was such a mess. Like, once I get to KH3, it's gonna be so weird. Because I'm playing these games, doing a retrospective and going through these games back to back. It's gonna be so weird going through all these before 4. Because I usually do these marathons whenever there's a game, and a sequel to a game or series I like coming out soon. Like, I was gonna do one for Mega Man, but it's next year, and I started that thing in like February, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have time. And I was sort of blitzing through the Mega Man games because I beat them like a one stream usually. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna save these for like near the end of the year.
Well, then help that those are also the shortest of the games.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Mega Man games, so I don't see anyone, if they want to do like a thing like that, get done before Overdrive.
Yeah, like, dude, I kid you not, when me and Apuro and a few other guys were in a call watching the Game Awards, we were like, wait a minute. We were like watching it, and it's like, oh, this looks cool or something. But then we heard like the medley, and it's like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. What is that? And then we heard the the Wily medley, and it's like, no way. And then we freaked the fuck out. It was insane. I'm kind of... Yeah. I didn't call them. I just knew when they were going to show up. In fact, I'd love to get rid of them. Actually go around attacking people instead of just scaring them. They're actually causing injuries instead of heart attacks. Why are they here? I'm just going to go ask Dr. Finkelstein the same question. I'm heading to his laboratory right now. Follow me. Okay, let's go to his laboratory. 3 box rooms later. Sorry, what should we do? Guess we better go. I don't like this. What if he's leading us right to the Heartless? Bingo! You saw right through me. I'm just kidding. Now let's get going. But yeah, I was marathoning Mega Man for a while, and I put it on hold. Sora learns... What the... Sora learns terror? Okay.
Yep.
Key of beginnings. Okay, I see how that is. I knew it! What's funny is that Halloween Town's probably the smallest world.
Calm, he pretty much got, he did this world first.
Oh. I think that is
he did Halloween Town first.
That's one thing I will give Calm, is that its non-linear nature really is really fun to do. I will admit that.
Mhm.
Shame the combat's so wonky. Like, ironically enough, this game gives you the most freedom in terms of stats, or like
Yep.
the way you want to do stuff and the way you want to interact with worlds. But
Mhm.
its combat system is just so wonky. Like,
Yep.
there's a lot of good ideas here, but because of the way the combat, it just doesn't mesh all that well. It's why a lot of people say the story carries this game.
Yep.
Like, I feel like if they were to make the AI slightly less aggressive with the way it just churns out cards, it would probably be better. Because I think one main reasoning behind this is just the way the cards are done, just the constant interruptions are annoying. Like, if they were to just
Yeah,
reduce...
that's kind of why people prefer Riku over Sora when it comes to this game, because yes, Riku's is pre-planned, but you don't have to worry about the reload system.
Yeah, because Riku has his own set of rules.
Yeah, and the whole thing about the dueling.
I do find it funny they gave him a whole ass devil trigger.
Right?
It kind of makes me wish he kept that in 3. It was like a cool little gimmick during his fight, but I can understand why they probably didn't do it.
I mean, Riku is pretty much trying to redeem himself in 2 from what he did in KH1.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's kind of why... That's another reason why we don't see Riku that much in 2.
Yeah.
You know, as Riku.
Well, I'm talking the few times you play as him, like with 3's DLC. But yeah. Oh, you know what 3 could have used for some combat or ways to improve or make the game a bit more fun combat-wise? They definitely could have added a mission mode.
Oh yeah, they could have done something else.
Like, they could have reused the portals as, like, mission modes. Like, you didn't, like, obviously not whole ass levels dedicated, but they could have, like, done, like, mission modes. Like, oh, kill these monsters, navigate to this point of the game. That type of stuff.
Right.
Like, it could have easily been done.
I mean, KH3 on PC has mods of, I mean, I'm not sure if it's fully out, but I've seen a mod of Trevor's Town.
Oh yeah, I know which one you mean.
Well, also on top of that, the Olympus Coliseum, the tournaments, the Coliseum part of Olympus.
Man, I don't know how to feel. Man, Olympus Coliseum was such a good start to KH3. Like, it was such a good world in 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the game happens.
Right.
Like, if it's so obvious
and you
something
do
went
know
wrong.
that we are going back to Olympus in 4, but it's probably gonna only be cutscenes.
Probably not just cutscenes, but I do think they're gonna... How to describe this? Because it's very obvious Olympus is gonna be involved. They are gonna do something with Olympus. It's a plot-relevant world. They are using it. It's definitely gonna be needed for a part of the game. After all the Goofy are in the underworld.
Yep. And they have shown in the Dark Road that Olympus or Hades or the underworld or whatever, it does have the ability to contact people from the quote-unquote dead, which according to the Kingdom Hearts, Sora is in unreality, so he's technically dead.
Which is funny, all things considering. Because this would be like, what, the second time he'd off himself? Because I don't know if because despite how kid-friendly Kingdom Hearts is, Sora does have a hero complex. He does have one. The only reason he hasn't fell to it is because it mostly went right for him. He got really lucky, but then once the ending of KH3 happens, his luck ran out.
Well, not only that, but he misused the power of waking. The only time that he ever did it right was with Van.
Yeah.
And he screwed up the whole timeline of because he went back and saved his friends.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, cool, he could do that, but because of that, Sora messed himself up, and now everyone's trying to look for him now. Which I think another thing people don't really realize is that Sora also has a bit of self-loathing issues. I don't think people realize it, but he does.
Well, also, we don't know how much time has passed between his world and Quadratum, but apparently Sora's going to be older in KH4 than he has, because I think that this is going to be there's like a 2 to 3 or even 4 year time skip.
No, it's confirmed to be a year, like half a year.
Well, because we know that the limit cut episode that takes it place a year later, and then I'm not sure if Melody and Memory, I'm not sure if that takes place during limit cut or not. I'm not sure.
It is, because limit cut is before Melody. I know it is, because that's when they're trying to find Sora. And then Melody is when they actually find the actual, like, oh, okay, here's how we actually are going to do this for Sora. So that's the way they're going to do it. So they figured it out at that point. Just depends if they want to figure some other bullshit, but it just depends on what they want to do.
I wonder if we're going to get an Aqua Kyrie game, because Kyrie is going to be training with Aqua.
Yeah. I feel like that's what they can do if they ever finish, because obviously the Murray said himself he only has 2 more games in him, so that's KH4 and 5. So there's going to be back-to-back instead of any side games in between. I do believe if they want to continue the series, they could go the remake route with like KH1 and God forbid 2. And they could definitely get away with remaking 358 and Recoded 100%. 358 would probably be easier, because that one's the closest to the main games. Because it's literally just the main games as systems on a handheld. All I need to do is just, well, not much actually. All they need to do is just make it so you can use the D-pad, add some combos in from 2, and the panel system, and that's pretty much it.
Right.
And the multiplayer. It's not, and I know game dev's hard. I know that. There's a reason not everyone can make an amazing 10 out of 10 game. If it was, then gaming would be boring. But it's not as hard as people would think. Because asset-wise, it's not a big game. They're not big games like at all. Along with the fact that combat-wise, it's relatively simple. Because of the fact that it was made also in the multiplayer in mind. Which I'm hoping they also bring back the multiplayer. Like, they could definitely add in DLC characters for the multiplayer, like Aqua, Terra, Ventus, and Kyrie. They can get away with it 100%. Anyway,
right. And people would buy that stuff because they want playable characters.
Yeah. I think that's what Square underestimates. I know Kingdom Hearts for the most part is a passion project series. It always has been. It's very much done because Nomura wants to make them and he has a big love for it. But you get greedy every now and then. People want it, so just give it to them.
I mean, no one really asked for a remake of
Recon.
Com or Recoded. No one really asked for those.
Yeah, 358 is probably the most likely to get the remake treatment if there ever is a remake. It's the one that's most likely to get it. But I still think they can get away with Recoded because of the fact Recoded's combat is the best of the Command Deck games.
Well, not only that, but the original Coded was episodic only for Japanese phones.
Which is why Recoded exists. And they can definitely get away with remaking Recoded for a third time. Or a second time. They could. They obviously can. It just depends if they want to do it, which they've been not wanting to. Like, Kingdom Hearts is the one IP Square refuses to milk. And yeah, the gachas exist, but also, they just refuse to milk it. And I kind of respect them for that, but also because of that, we've been starving.
Yep.
It's a double-edged sword. It's like, we're glad they're not milking it, but also, man, when's the next game?
Right? There's just so many times that someone can replay the entire franchise in between games.
Yeah, which it's just so weird for me to say that, all things considering, and probably gonna be a horrible comparison, but this is just what I feel is that in terms of the games we've been getting and at the rate we've been getting them, like from 2002 to 2012, we got Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Calm, 2, a little bit of a gap, 358, Chain, Recoded, and DDD. That was like 7 games in like the span of 10 years. We're the equivalent of FNAF fans. We got like games back to back to back, and the moment we actually get a game that's spending a decent amount or the average dev time, you get impatient. I hate to say it, but it's true. It sucks. But hey, we gotta let Nomura cook, because that's just the way game dev is. Game dev is hard.
Yep. And I know that he wants to end the franchise before he retires. I know that, so...
The franchise ending, probably very unlikely. But I do know he wants to finish his story before Square and Disney go with milking it.
Well, the only thing I know that they're like promoting is, what are those called? I'm trying to remember they're pretty much not really games, but other things, like shirts and clothing, watches, that type of stuff.
Yeah, merch.
Yeah, merch.
But hey, at least we aren't the Nier Automata fan base, or the Nier fan base. Those guys are really starving. Like, the last game they got was a gacha game that was actually pretty decent, and that game is shut down. And
Right.
and Automata has such staying power that Square was able to milk it for 10 years, putting 2B in everything. Soul Calibur, Nikkei.
Yep.
I swear to God, she would put in another gacha at some point. Stellar Blade, Grand Blue Versus. And, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they put her in fucking Guilty Gear, of all things.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
The fact, which, man, I love Yoko Taro, because the fact that the reason even 2B is being milked this bad is because Yoko Taro was just being a gooner. And it was like, and I remember when he was asked about it on an interview, it was, so how to get out of this? Fuck it. I just think women like her are hot. That's it. That was his reasoning. There was no, I'm not gonna beat around the bush and say like, oh, it's done for story. No, it's literally because I just find that hot.
Wow.
Yeah. There comes a time in a game dev's career where they've been making games for long enough where they just don't care anymore.
Yeah, I think that's what happened with the Tekken franchise because the main guy that created Tekken, he left and he pretty much went and made his own company.
Yeah. There's also which, speaking of Hirado, there's also the infamous don't ask me for shit.
Yep, that's because of Lei Lu Long, because everyone wanted Lei in Tekken 7, and so when they finally added him, no one played him. No one played Lei.
Ooh, yeah, that's gotta be rough.
So yeah, that's why that whole thing happened, is because fans asked him to add Lei in. They add him in. No one played him. And there's and the file, the file of popularity is there, the data is there. The proof is there.
Yeah, and then people were just lazy about it.
Yep.
Which, it's got to be demoralizing for a game dev for it to happen, but also, you got to put your foot down at some points.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Kojima.
And it doesn't help that the same fans are asking for him to come back in Tekken 8, and it's like, no.
Yeah, he just does not care no more. Like, he don't care for shit. Like, he does not care whatsoever. It's like, y'all thought I was a moneymaker. Nah, go screw yourselves.
Coming. I gotta BRB. Give me 1 second.
Alright. It's just really funny to me.
What?
Fucking Lei Wulong. Alright, let's see. Open this door. Open that. No, that's the treasure room. I don't have the treasure card yet. Great. Okay, okay, there we go. This. Allow me to introduce Dr. Finkelstein. He's a world-famous genius. Maybe I'm too smart. I'm afraid I've created something horrible. What's that? Well, have you ever stopped to think about the power of the true memories? True memories? You see, my boy, our hearts are full of memories. But not all of them reflect the truth. The heart is a recording device. Even important memories change with time. The warp of fate leaving us with but a shadow of what we hoped for, remember? That happened to me? Happens to everyone. Some memories grow ugly, and some become more beautiful. If we could recover our true memories, the world would seem completely different. So I devised a potion from the forget-me-nots that bring our true memories back. Why am I going from German to Irish? Did it work? That's the problem. As soon as the doctor got a whiff of the potion, Heartless started popping up. Feels like a failed experiment to me. No, my research is flawless. I just need to another look at the potion to find out what went wrong. The fact that we almost never got this game in English because it was a Japanese-only remake.
Right.
Like, a lot of KH games you wouldn't have gotten. Or like the... You know what's funny? Is that if not for Final Mix existing, we wouldn't get the best versions of these games. Which means the people that only played vanilla KH2 and people that want to get into KH2 vanilla would have had a rough time, because I think you know this. KH2 didn't have a dodge.
Yeah.
There was no dodge.
The original KH2 was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, like, despite how great that game is already at its core, there was some annoyances in it. Like, there was some annoying stuff. And some balance issues, kind of. For example, you got Explosion really early in that game.
Yep.
Like, way earlier than you should have gotten it. Like level 30 some? Like, it was like level 12.
I believe so.
And because of that, you could basically blitz through the game sometimes, which is why in Final Mix, they made it a very late game skill.
Yep.
And if we got the vanilla versions, not only would we be getting annoyed, they would have to deal with the fact that KH1, you had to use the right stick for moving commands.
Not only that, but the vanilla KH1 did not have skippable cutscenes.
So that means people got to heard, yes, it is I, Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, over and over and over again.
Yep. Just like how we had to back then in the originals.
I luckily missed out on that era. Like I said, I was a DS Kingdom Hearts guy. So I am so happy I skipped out on that era and got the Final Mix versions instead.
Yeah, you are very, very lucky.
Like, I'm in the in-between of KH fans. I'm in the past the peak of its era, but before the KH 3-way era. Like, I'm in that in-between where
Well, I'm an OG because I played when it first came out.
God damn, you're old. I'm 22. Like I said, I played the DS games first before I even touched KH1, Calm, 2, Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep was, ironically enough, the last of the handheld games I played, because I played 358 Recoded and DDD first before anything else. Unfortunately, it's vanished. Maybe someone swiped it. Must have been Sally. Jack, you got to find her to get my potion back. Leave it to me. Can I tag along? What for? I want to know more about those true memories the doctor keeps talking about. Excellent. Let's go find Sally. Key of guidance.
But yeah, like I said, I'm older than the PlayStation franchise itself, the Sonic franchise.
God damn. Yeah, my childhood was like weird because I grew up with retro games, kind of. Like I had a PS2 first. I never got a PS3. And I got my PS3 late into its cycle, like 2011, 2012. And then like the year later the PS4 came out. And then after that,
I grew up with the Sega Genesis, the Super Nintendo, and the Game Boy and the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I was a PS2, Game Boy Advance, DS guy. 360 was the only, at the time, modern console I owned beforehand. Like, it was the only one I actually owned that was somewhat modern. And ironically enough, despite my parents knowing video games were, I thought it would be a good idea to get a child Mortal Kombat.
Wow.
Yeah, which is funny, because they knew what that series was, but they just didn't care. And then my dad.
Well, at least you didn't play. GTA at a young age.
Oh, that was my cousin's. I got something better. I played God of War, the originals.
Oh, the PS2 ones. Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was stuck with the PS. Yeah, I played the HD collection on PS3. My dad got it for me for my second when I graduated from second grade. I played that, did the Hydra, and oh look at that. Now there's women on the bed. Yeah.
I've never played God of War, but I've seen people play it. Because again, there were a bunch of other games out at the time, you know, and that's kind of the problem, is when there's so many games and people expect you to play them, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll get to it someday.
Yeah, that's just, and then yeah, you don't want to be me, who has a backlog 600 plus games strong. That's on PS alone, and that's from over the years, like 12 years of just expanding my library. But yeah, like it's ooh. And what doesn't help either is that the only other person in my family that was a gamer was my uncle, and he thought it would be a good idea to show me Resi 5. Yeah, I grew up like with rated M games on the regular, to the point where I wasn't fazed by them anymore. Basically, I remember one of my favorite games when I was like a kid was Metal Gear Rising. Dude, I put so many hours in that game. It was so fun. And that's when I realized I just love character action games, which are coincidentally what also Kingdom Hearts 2 is specifically. Like just games where you get to be like stylish and the like, and that's what I prefer.
Right.
Like I like my DMCs, I like my Bayos, I like my Ninja Gaidens, all that stuff. Which, yeah, I don't know if Kid Me should have been playing those. Not because they were hyper violent, but because how the heck did my fingers not break?
Right.
Because those are demanding games. They are technically demanding games.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And I never grew up playing those games, but I did play them recently for my channel. But like I've played 1, 2, 3, and 4 Ninja Gaiden, but you know, but again, that was more recent throughout the years.
It's also Ninja Gaiden. Those are
I never actually, you know, played them like growing up. But I mainly played I played Tomb Raider 1 back on
Yeah.
PlayStation.
I played the remake of Tomb Raider 1 back when I was a kid. It was my cousin's copy.
Well, this is technically the second remake of the first game, actually.
Oh yeah, the new one coming out's the second one. Anniversary was the first one, I think. And the other
Anniversary was the first was technically the first remake, which technically if we're still going with the number system that they got rid of, which took me a while to figure out which number we're up to. Anniversary is Tomb Raider 8.
Which, speaking of Tomb Raider, I find it so funny how I went to Steam to look at the 4, 5, and 6 remasters, and I saw that it was like slightly good, and I'm like, I'm not surprised. 4, 5, and 6 are the more weaker games, and the best one out of that, all of those ones are Angel of Darkness, and even that one's a bit iffy.
Yeah, and Angel of Darkness, that one was the last one of Core Design, and that one pretty much because of how bad it was received, they canceled because Angel of Darkness was originally supposed to be the beginning of a new trilogy. Actually, they were gonna make 2 other games after Angel of Darkness, but because of how very poor received Angel of Darkness was, they canceled the other 2 games. That would have explained some things.
Yeah, it sucks too. Because I grew up with Legend and Anniversary specifically, and then later got the reboot trilogy, which, fun games. Man, I do not like Shadow. Shadow is very, like, I get it. Tomb Raider is primarily a puzzle platformer for the most part. Man, is Shadow really bland?
I haven't played the Survival Trilogy, which is 10, 11, and 12, which is Tomb Raider 2013, Shadow, and Rise. But those are actually were the only ones done by Square Enix.
/ Eidos Montreal.
Yeah.
Which,
because originally the first 6 games was done by Core Design, then 7, 8, and 9 were done by Crystal Dynamics, and then 10, 11, and 12 it went to Square Enix, and then they started doing these remakes of by Core Design, by Crystal Dynamics for the first 6 games, pretty much. And this new one that's coming out, the remake of the first game, that's actually Tomb Raider 13. And then there's going to be a brand new one coming out in 2028, and that one is Tomb Raider 14. But that one's going to be like, you know, like I said, brand new original story. It's not going to be a retelling or a continuation or anything, you know. It's going to be like a brand new story, and it's, from what I've heard, 14 is going to be it's going to be more, you know, the farthest that we've ever been in the timeline. So Laura is going to be a lot older than she was in
I'm
than she
presuming
was
30.
in Angel of Darkness.
Yeah, presumably she's probably gonna be in her 30s.
Or older. We don't know how far they're gonna put the timeline ahead.
I feel like she is gonna be like in her 30s, early to mid 30s, like 34 at max.
Right.
God damn, there's been circling these rooms for a while now. I've been trying to find a card to unlock some doors, but they're getting in my...
You haven't gotten a random joker?
No, I haven't got a random joker. I need a number higher than, I think, 9 or like 5. I need to check, but I'm trying to loop around finding these cards, and I can't find them, and they're getting on my nerves, and it's like, dude, where are these cards?
And you don't have a
Joker, no.
Roulette room?
No.
Because if you had a roulette card, you could make a roulette room and get cards that way.
Black room. Alright, let's see if this one's worth. Let's see if this one will work. Yeah, it's another reason I don't like this game's card system. Like, I really wish they have proper level design. Like, they don't... Oh, I did have a card. I'm an idiot. But it's... I wish they actually had proper level design for this. Like, I know the original game could have easily gotten away with Zelda level design. Like, Zelda-esque. But the fact that they had to rely so much of it off cards... It's like, why? Why cards? Or why mostly cards for everything? I can understand for combat. I don't understand for, like, general navigation.
All I know is that they wanted to make Kingdom Hearts on the go. I don't know why they made cards being the main mechanic unless they got inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's my only assumption.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I do know that Deep Jungle originally was supposed to be in Kong, but that got removed
Because of the rights.
because they lost the rights to Tarzan in 2003.
Yeah, which, considering they got back the rights for 1.5, and that's probably one of the reasons why they were able to port Kingdom Hearts 1 in general, they could probably get back the rights again for that version of Tarzan. Like, I can understand...
Right.
Like, I can understand if it's, like, from the books, but the Disney version doesn't get away with reusing.
You would think, I mean, but that's all I know is why Jungle Book, or not Jungle Book, but Tarzan has never shown back up. It's because they lost the rights in 2003. And that's why, because they already had the Heartless for that world, and that's why they show up in the Colosseum. They were planning on having them in the Tarzan level, but that world got cut when they lost the rights. And that's also why there's only 13 floors instead of 14. Because, yeah, originally there were supposed to be 14 floors.
And yeah, there's 13 floors, and I'm guessing one of them's Hollow Bastion. Because
Yep.
one of them's Hollow... I think I remember this. One of them's Hollow Bastion, and then one of them is Twilight Town. Trying to remember.
Hollow Bastion, Halloween Town, Twilight Town, which is the first time that people see Twilight Town. Destiny Islands, 100 Acre Wood, Castle Oblivion, Atlantica, I believe those are the worlds left.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, you haven't done Monstro yet, but
Yeah. Man, it's really like. Obviously, I know Riku's campaign ain't nearly as long. It's like what, 10, 12 hours, if I remember correctly.
yeah, it's short. It's shorter because one, you don't have to deal with the deck editing, and not to mention you don't go to 100 Acre Wood, and you don't have to, like with Riku, it's pretty much dueling pretty much.
It's mostly like, so I'm guessing it's mostly boss fights.
Well, Riku's story is like, they made it to where it's like streamlined because they don't want, because they're like, oh, you went through the story once, you don't want to go through it again, do you? But we still want to show Riku and what he's doing, so we're gonna make it easier on you.
Yeah, man, I feel like we really could have used that 0.5 game. We really could have used it.
Well, yeah, because that would have explained a few things, like what happened between Sora was sleeping in that, and apparently we don't understand about the whole the Kyrie and the clock tower. That's one plot hole that never got really explained.
Yeah, I feel like if once Nomura retires and they want to still milk Kingdom Hearts, they either have to do side games where they happen in between to help further explain plot points of like the Xehanort saga, because at this point we just gotta admit the Xehanort saga is the saga that is the longest, whereas the Master saga is gonna be the shortest, which still annoys me.
I mean, we don't know who the Minister of Ministers is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a fun mystery because people are like trying to theorize on who could it be, and
Yeah. I like it's so funny to me that Nomura has trained us to suspect every little thing. Because at first we thought the organization members were just, oh, they're just random people that became more nobodies. No, apparently Zigbar was Lushu. Luxord has some of this shit going on. Larxene and Marluxia are apparently older than we thought they were. And Vexen, Lexian, Spear Guy, and that's where part of the Hollow Bastion crew. The only one we don't really know about is, ironically enough, Demix. Yeah, he's the only one we don't know.
We don't know about him, but apparently he's also from the ancient Keyblade War time.
Yeah, and some people are theorizing that he's Mom, but nah, that just seems too easy. I feel like he's a red herring.
I mean, we don't know who he is, but it's like, okay, what happened to This is another thing. What happened to Sora's mother?
Well, she's still alive, isn't she?
You would think after Sora refixed Destiny Islands.
I think it's just a don't question it from Nomura, where it's like it doesn't really matter at the grand scheme of things. Like, she is just Sora's mom. There's nothing else you need to know. Like, she is a non-important character.
Right, but it's like, how long has Sora's food been ready?
Oh yeah, a year plus, and also for another year. You know what's funny? I remember there was a comic I found where it was like Kyrie's like, "Oh, so how do you come back to school?" And so I was like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Do you remember anything?" And it's like, I know my multiplications." And you would think, oh, like, oh, Riku's smarter. No, he is as confused as Sora.
I mean, you gotta remember that Sora and Riku haven't been around, so they didn't go to school, so they didn't get an education.
The only one that did was
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie, and that was not too long because and at this point she's probably not gonna finish because well, yeah, now she's getting trained to be a Keyblade wielder.
Which I like how they just straight up gave Kyrie and Lee the hyperbolic time chamber treatment.
Yep.
It's like, we need you guys to get stronger. I was like, okay, we'll put you in the hyperbolic time chamber. You know what's
and then we see that training in the Keyblade graveyard.
Shit.
Oh, that was a big failure.
Yeah, very big failure. So much of a failure, Kyrie died. Wait, she didn't die.
When I originally played that, that scene, that was a pretty sad scene when I originally played it.
Yeah, and then the game's like, no, wait, she didn't die. She just split into pieces. Yeah, like, I'm gonna believe that.
Right.
And it's like, no, you're not doing this to me. No, game. And I get it. The Kingdom Hearts is a kid-friendly series. At the end of the day, it's for kids. That's the thing.
Yep.
But, man, do they not let people die in these games? Xehanort.
Yeah, because people are even saying that Xehanort is not dead. You know, that he's in a quadratum.
No, but people already know at this point that Quadratum is the afterlife, so no, he dead.
Right?
Yeah. And it's safe to say Sora is as well. I wonder how they're going to even finish up Kingdom Hearts, because I think the only main villains left is, I think, like, the 13 Darknesses. Those are the only main villains I can think of.
Those are the only ones left, to my knowledge. And we know that Vanitas was one.
Which, I have a headcanon that Vanitas was an ancestor of Sora's, but it's probably not true.
I mean, that is a good theory. I mean... I've been thinking
like,
of
maybe that's just what Sora
have
is.
A theory of
like,
that Roxas is not actually Sora's nobody, but Ven's. Even though I know people are gonna be like, how would that work?
Well, from the way I'm able to realize the way Nobodies and Heartless work, the way they work, to my knowledge, is that a Nobody and a Heartless spawn when the heart was removed from the body, but not destroyed.
Yep.
But if you're going to end them in quadratum, you need to destroy the body and the heart at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way to end up there. So, yeah, I'm guessing they're assuming. They're assuming that you're assuming that because of the fact that Ventus's heart was removed, and because of that.
Yeah, in KH1 when he saves Kyrie and all the princesses, there's a. They don't show it, but he also released Ven's heart, and Ven's heart ended up finding Roxas, and that's why Roxas looks like Ventus.
Yeah, which, man, I know I didn't live through KH1, but I remember seeing the secret ending on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, cool, that's Roxas. Then I saw the comments, and I'm like, oh my god, you are old. Every single person in that comment section is old. Because they were saying, like, oh, we used to use this scene for, like, AMVs and put, like, edgy rock music on it. And I'm like, god damn. Because it was before, and people were, like, theorizing that Roxas was Sora. And it's like, well, you're kind of right.
Yeah, kind of.
And it's crazy how much Nomura leaves little crumbs to, like, sequels. Because from the way I'm able to realize it, he treats every game like it's the last. At least from the original games. And then once 358 happened, he started allowing himself to, like, plan for sequels. Because KH2, the series could have ended there. It could have ended with 2, but it didn't. So I fully believe...
It could have, yes.
So, like... I am believing that the reason the story is so confusing is because of the fact you have to find the point where Nomura actually wanted to continue the series and make its overarching plot, and the part where he intended for it to be the last, just in case. Because, like I said,
exactly,
the original games he intended for, like, hey, if they're successful, we'll make a sequel, but if they don't, well, we tried.
Right.
Yeah.
And to his knowledge, every single game has been a success.
Yeah. There you are, Sally. Thought I'd find you here. Who are your friends? Well, they're interested in true memories. You had the potion, don't you? Well, yes. Could you give it back? I guess so, if you insist. But I'm afraid. All the doctor did was smell it and the Heartless appeared. What if someone drinks it? Are you kidding? It could be more exciting. I'm worried, Jack. Isn't there another option? Any ideas, Jack? Can't think of a thing. I can. Give it here. I like how I knew it was Oogie Boogie the moment he said that.
Right.
Which, oh, I just realized. Did you ever watch this is a recent thing, the Kingdom Hearts real-time fan dub?
Yes, I did.
Dude, those things are funny. Dude.
Yes, they are. The
moment I saw Oogie Boogie, I knew someone was going to pull out a southern accent, and I knew they were going to do some stupid shit. And, one of my favorite lines is like, what? That ain't no pussy, boy.
I liked the Magic School Bus reference.
Yeah. Dude, I'm hoping they do Calm, because Calm is going to give them so many chances for dialogue.
They're supposed to be working on it, because last I heard they were working on it.
Yeah, and Calm's a shorter game, kind of. And then there's 2, which, oh my god. Funnily enough, Sora's VA in that is not even a KH fan. The Sora's VA is the one that knows very little. they are the only ones that don't know the least about Kingdom Hearts. So whenever they were making shit up about Hearts, everyone was like apparently laughing behind the scenes. It's like, what?
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
But that makes sense of why Sora in that wants to learn about the heart, because the V8 for that thing doesn't even know.
Oogie, you again. Jack, where are your manners? I'm just helping you pour the potion to good use. You should thank me. Oh, well, just one sniffing Hearts Rechain. What would happen if I chugged the whole thing? Well, that would be scary. I think I realized his accent. It's Southern with a bit of Elvis. Were we able to realize?
Right.
Boy, Jack, you can't hold a candle to Oogie Boogie. Time for Halloween Town. Takes pain and despair beyond any nightmare. Oh yeah. Oh, he's from Louisiana. Because he's a bag full of bugs, and voodoo is all about bugs.
Yep.
Why didn't I finally get that till now? I knew this character for years. God. Pain and despair. Oogie, you monster. I feel like there's a pot calling the kettle black joke somewhere, but I'm not going to say anything. Come on, Jack. We gotta go after him. Key to truth. I know where that door is. I've been trying to find it. All right.
You've been trying to find that door for a while.
Yeah, I've been looking at the wrong spot. I've realized I had the key, and it's like, wait a minute. I'm at the wrong door. What is wrong with me? Yeah. Luckily, I have the cards now, so I can go back. Which... Yeah. Man, a part of me really wants a remake of KH1. Like I said, they can get away with reusing the old dialogue if they're able to keep Tarzan. That or redo the dialogue. It doesn't really matter because reasons, but it's still not gonna be the same without 12.
I mean, the only problem they would have if they did do a remake of KH1 is the Tarzan thing. You know, would they have to? How would they get around that?
Well,
and then on top of that, you know, that scene when the princesses, you know, right after that about Jafar saying, "What drew the heartless to the world?" You know, and then the whole thing about seeing that one of the princesses gets kidnapped. That whole scene would have to get reworked.
Some of the VAs are also dead as well. Or
yeah, some of them are. So it's like, if they do end up redoing, because that's the good thing about KH, at least back then, is that if the VA was still alive, they would get the original voice actor to voice in the game. And that's if they were still around at the time.
Yeah, I know Maleficent's VA has been around because she does Wanda from Fairly Odd Parents, so she's still around. It just depends if they want to do it or not. I feel like if they want to, they will. Although for the most part, they probably won't. Although I am impressed they got a lot of the original cast from Monsters, Inc. back. Actually, no, never mind, I'm wrong. Because Mike sounds weird. And that is not Lizard.
Mike and Sully, those are the VAs that did the Disney Infinity game.
Oh. That makes sense.
Yep. Also, I found out this recently. I didn't know about this until recently. But the guy in the Monsters Inc. world that actually talks to Sora about the fire, that's actually Roger Craig Smith. So yeah, the guy that does Sonic the Hedgehog actually voiced a character in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Roger gets around. I find him in weird shit sometimes. Like, he voices, like, one of the toy soldiers in KH3 along with that guy from the Monsters, Inc. world. He voices a lot of characters you'd never expect.
I mean, that is true because I played Tales of Vesperia, and he actually Roger actually voiced one of the main villains that you fight in that game, and you can tell that it's him because he didn't change his Sonic voice. You could hear Sonic in his lines. So it's kind of funny.
There's also the fact that Roger just has a specific voice. He can't really do anything else. He's like Johnny Young Bosch in that case. Their voice is so unique that when they try to do something different, it doesn't work.
First time I've ever heard Johnny was actually in I'm trying to remember the game, Persona 4 Arena.
Oh, as you know, Kami.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And then I found out that he also voices Joshua Bright in the Legend of Heroes Trails franchise.
He's also Ichigo in Bleach, which is one of my childhood anime. I used to watch a lot as a kid, thanks to my cousin introducing me to
I've never seen that show, but that's interesting.
Yeah, Johnny is an old head. I don't know, but speaking of, this is related to DMC as well. For some reason, the Power Rangers to anime voice actor pipeline is so weird.
How weird are we talking about?
And this is just actually not just Power Rangers, Tokusatsu in general. So did you know Virgil was the Quantum Ranger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Johnny was the Black Ranger.
Wow.
And the guy that voiced Virgil in the reboot, he was the Purple Ranger in Wild Force.
Dang.
Apparently Tokusatsu's really good for practicing your anime voice and your choreography, because you're able to basically just you're basically practicing your voice acting voice a lot of the time, because you know this is before they started doing their own stunts, because they were reusing footage from Japan. But it's still so funny to me, like the Power Rangers to anime voice acting pipeline is just so weird to me. And it's honestly insane when you think about it. Because DMC is known for like being super uber stylish, flips and everything, and then you realize that, these actors are known for that. And it's like, oh, well, that's cool to know. It's also like with Haley Joel Osment as well, but it's in the reverse. He is mostly a TV movie actor, but thanks to Kingdom Hearts, his voice acting improved a lot. Here's the problem.
Yep.
He's like Johnny and Roger, where he has like one voice. I figured that out really fast when he was in The Boys, and I heard his Sora, and it's like, God, Haley, even in this world, you can't escape it. I also found out he did like a medical drama one time, and he was like doing a scene where he was like getting really upset and annoyed.
Yep.
And I'd be like, oh, this is my job. And it's like, and then his KH2 Sora came out, and it's like, yep, that's Sora. I can imagine, now I have footage of Sora talking about medical work and how much it sucks. And then there's Riku's VA, who, thanks to Kingdom Hearts, did more anime voice work. He was in a bunch of other movies as well. Like, he's primarily...
Again, I only know Riku for for Riku.
He's in a bunch of other stuff, but it's like mostly like movies and like anime movies and stuff, and like other smaller projects.
Right.
So it's a lot more. How do I describe this? He's essentially more specialized. He's in more smaller roles.
Right.
Yeah. And then there's everyone else in the Kingdom Hearts series. Like, young Xehanort is Ben Diskin, who does a lot of anime and was also in a few Disney Channel shows. As for Ventus slash Roxas's VA is a singer.
Yep, Jesse McCartney.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did Beautiful Soul, and he also was on. He was in the Tinkerbell movies. He also guest starred as himself on Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah. Like, I don't like. Hopefully, they're all doing well for themselves. Then there's Terra and Aqua's VA, which I don't really recognize.
I don't know what work they did outside of Birth by Sleep. Well, Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. I don't know about them. I do know that Axel's VA changed a few times. Originally he voiced Silver. One of them voiced Silver the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah, that's Raiden.
Yeah, and then I think the current Axel voices Shadow.
Oh no, you're getting confused. No, that's Quentin Flynn. That is the yeah, you're getting confused. Quentin Flynn's just gotten older. During this point in time, Quentin's like in his 50s. He's getting up there in age.
I know that at one point Axel and Silver had the same VA.
Yeah.
And then I know that Shadow and it's either Axel or Syax, but one of them voiced Shadow.
Yeah, Syax was Shadow. He's the new one.
Yep. Which I think is funny that, you know, Silver and Shadow is technically in Kingdom Hearts. Technically, because of the same voice actor.
Yeah, and then there's the new Xehanort, a new Ansem voice, Richard Epcar, who is everywhere.
Except for in the DLC,